There is also even a case relating to it. So there are many legislations that has been framed in order to protect the women in the society. Are you understanding? So as I have said, MRTP, PCP, NGT related with your medical termination, MRTP Act, there are other provisions that even that has been made. Sexual harassment at workplace. There is a law relating to it. You cannot go for immoral trafficking of women if anyone found, if there is an eve teasing, it becomes a non-bailable offense. Any matters relating with women will be a cognizable non-bailable offense. A person will not be going for a bail. It's very difficult if you are entangled yourself in a woman-related case. And moving into the rights, even it has been said, like previously, it has been said triple talaq. Now it has been clearly stated that triple talaq is not allowed. As per the personal Hindu Muslim law, triple talaq is banned. Yes or no? Anyone anywhere cannot stand and say talaq, 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 triple talaq pronouncement, and the wife is being separated from a man. So this has also been banned. Lot of things has
Yes, ma'am.
taken evolution is being
Yes,
taking
ma'am.
place in this period.
Yes, ma'am.
So there is a ban on the triple talaq. A lot of things has been stated to be unconstitutional. Everyone can go. Jammu and Kashmir are also included under our Indian province. Lot of changes has been made during the tenure of Deepak Mishra. So if I just sum it up regarding the rights on the grounds, on various grounds, I will be saying that women have a right for equal pay. It is not that a person is a man, so he will be paid more than a woman. So women should have a right to equal pay. Women should have a right at a workplace to remain in a decent manner. Women have a right against workplace against any kind of harassment. They can go for filing an FIR. There is even like protection for the child in the POCSO Act. A lot of POSH Act for sexual harassment at workplace. There's a POSH Act. There is a women have a right for dignity and decency. If I speak about the rights of the women have the right to dignity and decency. Women have a right against domestic violence. If any kind of verbal abuse, physical abuse, verbal abuse may lead to mental abuse. Are you understanding? Any kind of slangs used, it leads to domestic violence, but it should be in your domestic sphere, not in your workplace. Workplace, you can file a suit of defamation. If someone is hampering your interest, is trying to do a defamation, is trying to insult you, you can go for a defamation. If someone is doing, is threatening you through a cyber medium, you can go for a cyber defamation. Are you getting me? So then the female sexual assault victims have a right to keep the identity anonymous. Like it has been said, if someone has been already raped, someone has been harassed, justice has been given, that doesn't mean that uske muh ke upar ek dhaba lag gaya ki that she is a victim and she should not be given a job. That interest also need to be protected. Are you getting me?
Yes, ma'am.
And women also have a
Yes,
right
ma'am.
for free legal aid. Women also have a right for a free legal aid. Women, if women have a right, see, the rights of women in the legislative provision has increased to such an extent, and it has tried to empower this vulnerable group into such a sphere that the main intention is to make work a woman hand in hand with that of a man. Never ever there should be any provision where I will be saying that a woman should supersede a man or a man should supersede a woman. There is a Vishakha case. You can go into the case. Vishakha case was the state of Rajasthan. It was a really a pathetic case. When you go to the rape case, it is the Nirbhaya case. How the things are going on in our country, this has become a great concern, and this discrimination need to be removed. Now it has been also stayed in the property right. Hindu Succession Act, the co-personary, the girls have an equal right as that of a boy. Yes or no? In the property right, it has been said a married daughter even has an equal right of that of a son. Recent judgment, co-personary property, that everyone has an equal right. Not only the son is going to avail the benefit and the daughter will be thrown somewhere. It has been said without a signature and consent of the daughter, the property solely cannot be enjoyed by a son. Women have a right to register even a virtual complaint. They can go. Women have a right against indecent representation. If someone is trying to do some or other kind of indecent representation, putting something in your Instagram, you can go for filing of a case. Right, women have a right against to being stalking. Someone is following you. You are being stalked, and women have a right even to for a zero FIR. Whenever you want, you can go for filing of an FIR. Is it clear, everyone? Are you clear with some of the provisions of the law? Right from like
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
uh,
ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes,
was it
ma'am.
Yes,
interesting
ma'am.
knowing about your rights?
Ma'am.
So so when we were like there were special courts, there are family courts and other legislations dealing with this rights. I will be saying on the there is a divorce act, there is a dowry prohibition act. There are like special grounds. A husband cannot say if I focus on this particular point of maintenance. A husband cannot say that I am not well enough that I cannot maintain my wife. You are bound to maintain your wife under section 125 of CRPC. You are bound. You being a husband, whatever is your money, you are bound to maintain your wife. You cannot escape yourself from the liability. If a person is going for a divorce, she can go for seeking of a permanent alimony from the husband property. Permanent, one all of us like one sort alimony from the property of the husband. A case relating with women, always you should remember before investigation, the person, if any case is in connection with women, related with women, I may be excused, that person will be tried and in a non-bailable office. The law is becoming strict and stricter in order to protect the interest of the woman. Students, any doubt relating to it? Yes? Yes? Any doubt? There is a, like it has been said that there was also a case where a woman demanded that why a man is going to open only a alcohol shop, why not a woman? Okay, in right to equality, this was also a very interesting case. It was stated by the apex court that there should be right to equality. Everyone has a right to do the profession that they want, but that doesn't mean that the thing that is detrimental to the women will be allowed. Like women are not allowed in the mining factories because of hazards and dangers that is being in the mining factory. Yes or no? So there are some and other kind of restrictions in the workplace where women are not allowed. Even though you claim for a right to equality, right to do the same kind of job, there are certain restrictions in the provisions in order to protect the women from those danger. Yes, anyone else? Any doubt regarding laws relating to women? No doubt. Why you people are so silent? You can ping a message to me. Students, are you shocked by the rights, or like the rights have made you to think
No
more
doubt,
and
ma'am.
more?
No,
Yes,
no, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
knowing
No,
about
ma'am.
your rights, we should do the
No,
duty
ma'am.
towards our society. See, recent like some things are being happening in our society. Even girls
Good,
take
Abhinav.
the advantage
Good.
of the legislative provision and they go for filing of the case. Okay, so so this also happens. The either side also happens that girls take the advantage. They go for filing of a case against the boys, claiming compensation, damages for the loss and this that. So in this point of time, we should not, even though we are being empowered with the legislative provisions that are being provided, it would be a request. We should not take an undue advantage of those provisions and can misutilize the law. Are you understanding? So we cannot do, we being human being, we should not leave our moral and unethical, we should not be very much unethical and immoral. Are you understanding? We should keep our moral values at our hand. That doesn't mean that you being a woman, you should be always remaining silent and could not put your views. Yes, you need to put your view. If you are thinking that there is some or other kind of problems that is happening in your life, then you need to first discuss with a counselor. Okay. Then now the court has given a provision that there should be a counseling need to be done. If there is a dispute relating to family matters, husband and wife, like it is clearly the case of Anubhav and Varsha, which is running. So there is a mediation team. There should be a counseling done to both the parties because our end is to provide justice, not to separate husband from the wife. Okay. First, there should be a try from appointing a counselor, counseling both the ends, hearing both the ends, then going for the next step. If it is, if the thing is behind like control, it cannot be solved through counseling. The violence rate has increased far behind. Then you will be forwarded to the court and you will go for a divorce. Who has written this? It's very funny. Like some people are writing, yeah. Someone has written like after hearing this, I cannot read the chat. Can you just repeat it? Yes, student, like someone has written. You people are really very smart. It's very interesting interacting with you people. But I'm very sorry that we are in the virtual platform. Otherwise, I would have answered to a lot of your questions that is coming in your mind. Someone has written, yes, ma'am. Now after Janhavi Raut. Yes, ma'am. Now, after hearing, I am in the thought that we are being treated badly for such a long time. Now, I'm confident about it. Thank you, ma'am. So, thank you very much, Janvi. But every time you cannot say that you are being treated badly. I am just me being a law teacher. I have just narrated what is happening in our society. No doubt, women position is not that good in our society. But every time we cannot say that we are being treated very badly, not that badly, but we try to overcome our problems by looking at the law, if you are well aware about the law, no one can go for treating you badly. Are you understanding? कभी कभी होता है क्लास में like some say that you being a girl you just shut up. I am going to speak up and you know nothing. Yes or no? It at times it happens or not.
Yes, ma'am.
It happens at times that you know nothing, and at times parents will say that my son knows much better than my daughter. So these things are right now, daughters have proved worthwhile and nothing of that sort. Everyone are working in hand. Even the son knows, even the daughter knows. Everything will be well versed to them. But it is the difference in the attitude of the parents that needs to be changed. Is it clear? So I would like to wind up the session. For it, I would request the host of the program. Is the host present in the program?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
The
ma'am.
host is present in the program. So I would like to wind up the session. I think my session was helpful to all. Thank you,
Yes,
ma'am, for
ma'am.
giving me a privilege for interacting with your lovely,
Thank you, ma'am.
smart, knowledgeable
Thank you so
students.
much, ma'am.
I
Thank you, ma'am.
hope you are well aware about the law
Thank you, ma'am.
that in this brief period of time.
Thank you so
Thank,
much, ma'am.
thank you, everyone. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Giving
ma'am.
me the opportunity to
Thank
speak
you, ma'am, for the
on this
excellent
topic.
elaboration on women's right. It must be informative for our students.
Yeah, I think it's quite like in this brief period of time, I have tried my best to put all the provisions that we have within us to discuss it in the longer run whenever required. I will be glad to discuss with you people one to one, even like whenever you need, you can knock my door. Thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay. Can we end the meeting?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
All students are requested to join the second session before 30 minutes prior. Now you may leave the session.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you,
Thank
ma'am.
you,
Thank
ma'am.
you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Anusandhan, SOA, is a deemed to be university situated in Bhubaneswar, Odisha. SOA was re-accredited by NAC with an A grade, which is the highest grade under the old system in 2015 for a period of 5 years. It was ranked as the 38th best national institution, the 24th best in university category of NIRF, and the best institution in Odisha by the MHRD through its NIRF rankings in 2018. SOA has been granted as an autonomous university in 2018. Its engineering programs are ABIT, USA accredited. The Agile University has 9 constituent institutes: ITER, IMS and Some Hospital, IDS, SNC, SPS, SHM, IBCS, SNIL, IAS. SOA reflects its emphasis on academics, for which it has got 174 E-enabled and 197 normal classrooms. SOA has 37 research labs, 13 research centers to carry out research in emerging areas. For students' experimental skills, SOA has got 377 labs, which include labs of all its 9 institutes. ITER labs, electrical labs, computer labs, electronic labs, civil labs, mechanical labs, physics labs, chemistry labs, IMS labs, anatomy, physiology, microbiology, pathology, biochemistry, forensic medicine and technology, pharmacology, community medicine, IDS, SPS, pharmaceutical chemistry, pharma analysis lab, pharmacognosy, formation and development lab, SNC, nursing, foundation lab, medical surgical lab, SHM, training restaurant, quality kitchen, model bar, SNIL, model court, IAS, agricultural research labs, agricultural computer labs, Farm 1 and Farm 2. For getting the students proper knowledge in all domains, SOA has got high-end libraries, ITER, e-library, central library, SNC library, SPS library, SOA has the following research centers in different domains: Center of Biotechnology, Center for Nanoscience and Nanotechnology, Institute of Medical Sciences and Some Hospital, established in 2005, is a leading medical institute providing quality medical education and global standard healthcare services. It was ranked as the 19th best medical institution by NIRF. The Medical Council of India, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India has approved the MBBS program of the institute since 2007 and postgraduate ND programs from 2011. Blood bank include blood component separation, blood irradiation room, SOA has got different clubs and different societies to support students' co-curricular activities. Donnerstock, Danza, Innovation and Entrepreneurship Cell, Jago, SOA Music Club, Srishti, on board. With this, SOA also promotes student activities through NCC and NSS wing. With all high-end facilities in academics, it also provides boys and girls hostel with high-speed internet and banking facilities. Playground, indoor games, basketball and tennis court. Supporting infrastructure, total land, 452 acres, total campus area, 127 acres, 47 academic buildings, hostel accommodation for 8,453 students, 174 E-enabled and 197 normal classrooms, 3 playgrounds, 3 unisex multi-gyms, 42 seminar halls, 10 conference halls, 5 auditoriums, 147 quarters for staff accommodations, 80 guest houses, 2 Bankum ATMs, 1 post office, 1 mega auditorium and theatre.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Himatri Patnaik. I'm the ex-student of Some Nursing College 2000.
It is often said that cleanliness is next to godliness, which is the way to a balanced mind, soul, and body. Being clean is the means to keep ourselves physically and mentally pure. This is the dictum which has been religiously followed by Siksha Anusandhan, a NAC accredited dean to the university at Bhubaneswar, Odisha. Equipped with the latest state-of-the-art campus facilities, boasting of a highly professional and experienced faculty, SOA has become the ultimate destination for modern technical education. Siksha Anusandhan has 9 degree-granting schools and colleges and has a student strength of more than 10,000. SOA imparts the latest education in engineering, medical science, pharmacy, business, dental science, nursing, biotechnology, science, hospitality and tourism management, humanities, environment, nanotechnology, material science, agriculture, and law. The neat and clean, pollution-free Siksha Anusandhan campuses are very popular among foreign students. Not only are hundreds of overseas students provided clean and hygienic special accommodation facilities, but SOA takes special measures to make them feel at home. The overseas students have the option of enjoying their native food and favorite dishes regularly. The food at SOA campus is highly hygienic, healthy, and tasty. SOA has 4 well laid out campuses with clean and modern amenities. The campus 1 houses the Institute of Technical Education and Research. Campus 2 has the School of Pharmaceutical Sciences, the SUM School of Nursing, the Institute of Business and Computer Studies, the SOA National Institute of Law, the Convention Center, a huge state-of-the-art auditorium, and an upcoming super specialty hospital. The 3rd campus comprises of SUM Hospital, the Institute of Medical Sciences, and the Institute of Dental Sciences. The 4th one is the Agriculture campus with its various allied infrastructure. The students and staff of SOA work in unison to ensure that the classrooms, office premises, hospital campus, hostels, kitchens, toilets, and gardens are maintained well. solid and biomedical waste management, campus greenery, wastewater treatment, and rainwater harvesting structures are being given special focus by the SOA family.
ରେସ୍ପଣ୍ଡ ନ କଲେ
Recently,
ଗୋଟେ
Anushka
ଖରାପ
ranking
କଥା ନା
of Government of India, which inspected the
କହିବେ
SOA
ଗ୍ରୁପ କରିଦେଲେ
campuses,
କିଛି
noted
କହିଲେନି
the cleanliness measures
ବଦନାମୀ
taken
ଆମ
by the
ଦେଇ
authorities. But this is not the first time that a high-level delegation or expert team has praised the well-maintained and clean SOA premises. Many eminent guests, delegates, experts, parents, and visitors have appreciated the extra and sincere efforts taken by the SOA family to keep their campuses clean, healthy, and pollution-free. It's because SOA realizes that cleanliness is next to godliness.
Siksha or Anusandhan, SOA, is a deemed to be university situated in Bhubaneswar, Odisha. SOA was re-accredited by NAC with an A grade, which is the highest grade under the old system in 2015 for a period of 5 years. It was ranked as the 38th best national institution, the 24th best in university category of NIRF, and the best institution in Odisha by the MHRD through its NIRF rankings in 2018. SOA has been granted as an autonomous university in 2018. Its engineering programs are ABET, USA accredited. The Agile University has 9 constituent institutes: ITER, IMS and Some Hospital, IDS, SNC, SPS, SHM, IBCS, SNIL, IAS. SOA reflects this emphasis on academics, for which it has got 174 E-enabled and 197 normal classrooms. SOA has 37 research labs, 13 research centers to carry out research in emerging areas. For students' experimental skills, SOA has got 377 labs, which include labs of all its 9 institutes. ITER labs, electrical labs, computer labs, electronic labs, civil labs, mechanical labs, physics labs, chemistry labs, IMS labs, anatomy, physiology, microbiology, pathology, biochemistry, forensic medicine and technology, pharmacology, community medicine, IDS, SPS, Pharmaceutical Chemistry, Pharma Analysis Lab, Pharmacognosy, Formation and Development Lab, SNC, Nursing Foundation Lab, Medical Surgical Lab, SHM, Training Restaurant, Quality Kitchen, Model Bar, SNIL, Model Court, IAS, Agricultural Research Labs, Agricultural Computer Labs, Farm 1 and Farm 2. For getting the students proper knowledge in all domains, SOA has got high-end libraries, ITER, E-Library, Central Library, SNC Library, SOA has 37 research labs, 13 research centers to carry out research in emerging areas. For students' experimental skills, SOA has got 377 labs, which include labs of all its 9 institutes. ITER labs, electrical labs, computer labs, electronic labs, civil labs, mechanical labs, physics labs, chemistry labs, IMS labs, anatomy, physiology, microbiology, pathology, biochemistry, forensic medicine and technology, pharmacology, community medicine, IDS, SPS, Pharmaceutical Chemistry, Pharma Analysis Lab, Pharmacognosy, Formation and Development Lab, SNC, Nursing Foundation Lab. Medical Surgical Lab. SHM, TREER, E-Library, Central Library. SNC Library. SPS Library. SOA has the following research centers in different domains. Center of Biotechnology, Center for Nanoscience and Nanotechnology, Institute of Medical Sciences and Sun Hospital, established in 2005, is a leading medical institute providing quality medical education and global standard healthcare services. It was ranked as the 19th best medical institution by NIRF. The Medical Council of India, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India has approved the MBBS program of the institute since 2007 and postgraduate ND programs from 2011. Blood bank include blood component separation, blood irradiation room, SOA has got different clubs and different societies to support students' co-curricular activities. Donaldstock, Danza, Innovation and Entrepreneurship Cell, Jago, SOA Music Club, Srishti, on board. With this, SOA also promotes student activities through NCC and NSS wing. With all high-end facilities in academics, it also provides boys and girls hostel with high-speed internet and banking facilities. Playground, indoor games, basketball and tennis court. Supporting infrastructure, total land, 452 acres, total campus area, 127 acres, 47 academic buildings, hostel accommodation for 8,453 students, 174 E-enabled and 197 normal classrooms, 3 playgrounds, 3 unisex multi-gyms, 42 seminar halls, 10 conference halls, 5 auditoriums, 147 quarters for staff accommodations, 80 guest houses, 2 bank ATMs, 1 post office, 1 mega auditorium and theatre.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Siksha or Anusandhan, SOA, is a deemed to be university situated in Bhubaneswar, Odisha. SOA was re-accredited by NAC with an A grade, which is the highest grade under the old system in 2015 for a period of 5 years. It was ranked as the 38th best national institution, the 24th best in university category of NIRF, and the best institution in Odisha by the MHRD through its NIRF rankings in 2018. SOA has been granted as an autonomous university in 2018. Its engineering programs are ABIT, USA accredited. The Agile University has 9 constituent institutes: IDER, IMS and Son Hospital, IDS, SNC, SPS, SHM, IBCS, SMIL, IAS. SOA reflects this emphasis on academics, for which it has got 174 E-enabled and 197 normal classrooms. SOA has 37 research labs, 13 research centers to carry out research in emerging areas. For students' experimental skills, SOA has got 377 labs, which include labs of all its 9 institutes. ITER labs, physics labs, chemistry labs, IMS labs, anatomy, physiology, microbiology, pathology, biochemistry, forensic medicine and technology, pharmacology, community medicine, IDS, SPS, pharmaceutical chemistry, pharma analysis lab, pharmacognosy, formation and development lab, SNC, nursing, foundation lab, medical surgical lab, SHM, training restaurant, 4D kitchen, model bar, SNIL, model court, IAS, agricultural research labs, agricultural computer labs, Farm 1 and Farm 2. For getting the students proper knowledge in all domains, SOA has got high-end libraries, ITER, e-library, central library, SNC library, SPS library, SOA has the following research centers in different domains: Center of Biotechnology, Center for Nanoscience and Nanotechnology, Institute of Medical Sciences and Sun Hospital, established in 2005, is a leading medical institute providing quality medical education and global standard healthcare services. It was ranked as the 19th best medical institution by NIRF. The Medical Council of India, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India has approved the MBBS program of the institute since 2007 and postgraduate MD programs from 2011. Blood bank include blood component separation, blood irradiation room, SOA has got different clubs and different societies to support students' co-curricular activities. Tony Stark, Danza, Innovation and Entrepreneurship Cell, Jago, SOA Music Club, Srishti, on board. With this, SOA also promotes student activities through NCC and NSS. Siksha or Anusandhan, SOA, is a deemed to be university situated in Bhubaneswar, Odisha. SOA was re-accredited by NAC with an A grade, which is the highest grade under the old system in 2015 for a period of 5 years. It was ranked as the 38th best national institution, the 24th best in university category of NIRF, and the best institution in Odisha by the MHRD through its NIRF rankings in 2018. SOA has been granted as an autonomous university in 2018. Its engineering programs are ABIT, USA accredited. The Agile University has 9 constituent institutes: ITER, IMS and Sun Hospital, IDS, SNC, SPS, SHM, IBCS, SNIL, IAS. SOA reflects its emphasis on academics, for which it has got 174 E-enabled and 197 normal classrooms. SOA has 37 research labs, 13 research centers to carry out research in emerging areas. For students' experimental skills, SOA has got 377 labs, which include labs of all its 9 institutes. ITER labs, electrical labs, computer labs, electronic labs, civil labs, mechanical labs, physics labs, chemistry labs, IMS labs, anatomy, physiology, microbiology, pathology, biochemistry, forensic medicine and technology, pharmacology, community medicine, IDS, SPS, pharmaceutical chemistry, pharma analysis lab, pharmacognosy, formation and development lab, SNC, nursing, foundation lab, medical surgical lab, SHM, training restaurant, quality kitchen, model bar, SNIL, model court, IAS, agricultural research labs, agricultural computer labs, Farm 1 and Farm 2. For getting the students proper knowledge in all domains, SOA has got high-end libraries, ITER, E-Library, Central Library, SNC Library, SPS Library, SOA has the following research centers in different domains: Center of Biotechnology, Center for Nanoscience and Nanotechnology,
ସେପଟେ ଲ୍ୟାପଟପ୍ ସ୍ଲିପ୍ ହେଇଯାଇଥିବ।
Institute of Medical Sciences and Some Hospital, established in 2005, is a leading medical institute providing quality medical education and global standard healthcare services. It was ranked as the 19th best medical institution by NIRF.
Good afternoon, everyone. Namaskar.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, all. Welcome you all again to the second session of the third day of this induction program. Indian culture gives women the utmost respect. Many of our gods are female and they have been worshipped as deity by many faithful people. The goddess of wealth,
Good
Lakshmi.
afternoon, ma'am.
Students are requested to mute yourself. The goddess and strength is Durga, the goddess of worship is Saraswati. Women are the epitome of wealth and power. Women play an important role in society, and the whole family is dependent on women for its daily activities. They play the role of mother, wife, homemaker, cook, teacher, friend, nurse, all at the same time while catering to everybody's need. India is a male dominated nation where males are dominant in all areas and females are required to be solely responsible for family care and live at home, including many other constraints. About 50% of Indian population is protected by the women only, so the country's full development depends on the half population. That means women who are not empowered and still restricted by many social cases of abuse. In this situation, we cannot assume that in the future our nation would be established without empowering its population, means women. If we want to make our country a developed country, first of all, by the action of men, state, laws, and people, it is very important to empower the women. To elaborate more on this topic, I would like to request Dr. Sikta Singh Ma'am, Associate Professor, Finance and Economics in School of Management, KIT University, Bhubaneswar, Odisha. She has a great passion for teaching and research. She brings with her more than 11 years of rich teaching experience in various reputed universities of India, like Symbiosis School of Economics, XIMB, Birla Global University, Utkal University. She is also a visiting professor to few reputed institutions of Orissa and outside of Orissa. Her current research interest lies in various microeconomic issues, behavioral finance, international finance management, industrial economics, and development economics. She has authored around 30 research papers of national and international reputed and has published 5 book chapter and 1 book also. Few of her works pertain to the area of women empowerment. She has been guided 7 research scholars, of which 2 scholars have been awarded. She is the recipient of multiple awards and is the gold medalist during her school and university. She has worked for 2 research projects of RBI Bulletin and one on healthcare for a consultancy. She has been a resource person as a keynote speaker to some of the reputed institutions in the country and state as well. She is well adept at online teaching platform. Going by the current scenario, she is well versed with blended learning techniques and taking up sessions on online platform. She is a trainer to train faculties in the area of finance. She has also conducted multiple webinars and online research workshops, crowding masses of more than 300 participants from various universities and corporates from India and abroad. She also has written blogs on economics, significance, news columns, been invited as a panelist in DD Odia and Kalinga TV. In addition to that, she has also published more than 30 articles in various reputed and highly indexed journals in the area of microeconomics, industrial economics, and behavioral finance and dynamics of the stock market. She has successfully backed various projects approved by ATL, AICT, ICSSR, and MHRD and Government of India. She believes in a society where everyone has a standard of living that enables one to realize one's potential. She believes in the institution of democratic principles towards lasting peace and development. Dr. Sikta stands for smartly using the resources towards addressing economic and social issues. Today we are lucky enough to have with you, ma'am. Without much more delay, I would like to hand over the session to Sikta ma'am. Ma'am, please continue the session. It's over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for such a humbled way of their gesture was really nice. And I am indeed thankful to Principal Sam Honor Singh, Madam Prabhati, Madam, and my very bosom friend who has Kasturi, who has actually just a day before she asked me to come up with a discussion. And really, I'm thankful to all of you for giving me this honor, this privilege to address your students. And before I starting, I wish you all a very, very happy new year. With this
Yeah, ma'am.
happy new year and all the students, I'm seeing around 100 participants. And yes, the enthusiasm is indeed really great because the inbox chat is full of messages going on. Yes, now the new messages have started being popping up, and that is what we have experienced in the past few months. That is from last 7 to 6 months with this pandemic going on. How this virtual mode has taken a lifeline in terms of the teaching scenario, though it has been behind the scene, behind the camera, but yet I feel that I believe that the journey has continued and we have not stopped ourselves or we have not ceased ourselves in not to forbid in terms of the level of teaching learning which has been there and which is going to continue, provided hopefully with the coming of Covishield and Covaxin. Even if the efficacy rate is 70%, we are hopeful that with all of your health professionals and all of you are doing a really great noble job. I salute you all, ma'am, belonging to the nursing fraternity and the students thereof, because you people are really in the frontline warriors and doing a very, very highly commendable job apart from the teaching profession, which is adding up a feather to your hat. So thank you so much indeed for accepting, for giving me this opportunity to address your students. So I hope this presentation would be, I would take you through this discussion, but rather I would be more happy if I'm keeping it in an interactive mode. And if you have any queries, you can unmute yourself. But for the time being, I would request all of the students to keep yourself muted so that you can at least gain the benefit of the presentation. Because in a class, I always believe that if the class or if the session which is being delivered, if it is not reaching to the young hearts, to the young mind, then there is no purpose of going by that session for the sake of taking it. So that is what, with that belief, I would request each one of you to please mute yourself. And before we start, let me again thank each one of you for providing me this opportunity. So I hope my screen is visible to all of you. Yes, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, indeed. So the topic which was given to me and the discussion which we was asked to go for was the cases or the resolutions or the a very preconceived notion of women empowerment. So exactly, I believe that since I hope in this institution right now more than 80% would be girls and 20% would be boys. Yes, and the boys would be really really unhappy with that. Okay, why is it needed for women empowerment? Why not men empowerment? Are we not really needed to be empowered? So not any with that of any feelings. It is nothing that even that really shows that 80% of crowd. Is my statistics correct? Please correct me if I am wrong. In this crowd right now, more than 80% are girls.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
great. So that lovely. So that clearly shows the level of being
Yes, ma'am.
empowered or being called as to the screen of women empowerment. So I believe that empowerment is not the power which is being bestowed upon you. Rather, it is a power which is there within you. So the power has to be inbuilt within you. That is what is the power all about. And from that power, you are empowered. I don't know why. I mean, I am having a slit. Sorry for this technical glitch. The movement is not going for the slide. That is the reason I was not able to join in a bit while because my system has been hanged a bit. So if you have a look in this case, I'm sorry, the complete screen has not been able to be visible because the keys are not working. So those are small technical glitches again, which has been a part and parcel of this online forum. So what I was saying is that give me wings to fly, but don't sabotage my freedom. So that is what not women empowerment is. As such, if you look into this recent modern era, women is by themselves, they are empowered. They are full of power. They're full of pack. But it is as if you have given them the wings to fly, but in the meantime, you have also asked them to withdraw from certain form of decision making. So that is what is not exactly what women empowerment is. So in pen and paper, we might be saying that 33% of the reservation has been for the political, in case of the parliament, the women are positioned at a very high level. But when it comes to the front line or the actual reality, you find that there has been certain amount of glittery picture which has to be given a huge attention of the economy and the government at large. So I have planned to go by this presentation in this format. A bit of the introduction, then I would take you through to the level of women participation in terms of the global vis-a-vis the Indian context, then the status of women in the Indian society, certain dimensions which I would like to trigger on, which will be a measurement of women empowerment, the need, what is the necessity, rationale behind women empowerment, certain laying guideline principles of women empowerment, Again, we will be taking up through certain stages of women empowerment and the common six X sigmas for women empowerment. How we will achieve women empowerment, as I said, if you are not empowered, nobody can tell you to be empowered. As I was in the beginning, I very clearly stated that the power within you is going to be the source of your empowerment. It is not that somebody else will empower you. So there are certain sigmas of women empowerment, then certain ways and means of achieving that. Despite of the various means, ways and means, there has been certain constraints of women empowerment or the blockage behind the going forward with the empowering phenomenon and the changing facets of a woman empowered, the measurement of women empowerment, certain projects which have been taken up by the government of India. And since all of you belong to the fraternity of nursing and health professional, I would like to take upon you through certain reports of UNDP and WHO, which has shown significant ratios in terms of participation and how actually the workforce of women has been in terms of their contribution during this COVID time. So this is how I have structured this presentation to go about it. So a bit into this introduction phenomenon, right? In terms of when you are saying empowerment, it is not only related to women, but overall the the term or the meaning of empowerment is completely enhancing your overall personality, either it is men or it is women. I'm not right now going into any gender biases. Everybody has to be have that feeling of being empowered. So when you are calling them to be empowered, it is enhancing within them the spirit of economic, political, behavioral, social, as well as certain financial dimensions off at a very fully fledged manner so that you are actually, you can say that, okay, you are completely empowered. So the very pre-notion of empowerment, it is a multidimensional process as it is not based on a single approach. If I say I am earning a salary of say 1.5 lakh per month, and on the other hand, if I do not have any role to play in terms of spending 100 rupee from 1.5 lakh salary which I earn, then I don't think that I am actually empowered. So your true sense, either it is men or women. So either it is the earning ratio which calls for you financial independence, that is one hand of empowerment, but earning does not solve the purpose. Along with the earning, if one does not have the decision making in order to, either it is related to the spending or it is saving or it is investment, because these three are considered as the main edifice of economic indicators of development. So as empowerment, which is completely multifaceted in nature, and it has helped people to gain control over their lives as well as livelihood. So the overall terminology, which is the women empowerment, it is process and the outcome of the process by which the women challenge gender-based discrimination in every institution and structures of the society are to be addressed. So that is what technically, if you go by the term which is called as the women empowerment. So if I go a bit into statistics, it would be a very, very surprising factor to notice that you might be saying that, yes, right now, since the advent of LPG, women has gained much more reputation, much more identity into the world and the society. Their their enhancement, their contribution, they have right. But there has been, as far as the World Economic Forum statistics report, it says that the women participation in the Indian labor force that has been plummeted, that means that has been fallen down from 37% to 18% in the last 13 years. This is the current statistics which I am raising into. So it is a pretty much surprising factor. A very inquisitive question must be rising in your mind that if we are saying that that the workforce has been declining, then how are that the women are actually being empowered? So if you go by the World Economic Global Gender Gap Report, this year, India ranks at the 149th position out of 153 countries on economic and participation as well as certain opportunities of the women. So this is a statistics which I was trying to say. You can clearly see that the graphs have been showing a declining tendency, and this is the participation rate. I'm hinting upon the female labor force participation rate across India, and this data shows from 1990 to 2019. So why do you see that there has been a significant, and if I come to 2019, the drop has been reasonably humongous. So what is the reason? Why is that the female participation rate has declined and there has been a huge amount of gender gap disparity? Yes, anyone can do you, I hope this figure, there might be a kind of inquisitiveness, a contradictory phenomenon going on in your mind. Why do you find that the labor force participation, when I'm talking about labor force participation, it means that what is the percentage of workforce of women in the entire fraternity of males? So total, if my total workforce is say 100%, so out of 100%, what is the percentage of women participation and what is the percentage of male participation? So it is actually a distribution of workforce, the male is to women ratio. So during this year, over the past 13 years, there has been a drop. So anyone, can you figure out why is that there has been a drop? Yet you are saying that number of women, they have come out working. Any answer to that? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, any answer to that if you can serve to that? Why do you find that there has been, it should be rather increasing, no? The statistics to say that it should increase. The women participation labor force, it should increase.
Yes, ma'am.
But why do you find that it has been decreasing? And surprisingly, till this year, there has been a significant drop. In 2006, it was 37, from 37%, it has gone down to 18%. So that means there has been a drop, significant drop.
Yes, ma'am.
What could be the reason? What is triggering your mind? What could be the reason for such a drop? Any idea? Even if a guesswork can do.
Ma'am, fear.
Sorry?
Fear.
Sure.
Fear.
CR. CR means?
No, ma'am. Can I talk in Hindi? Can I translate it in Hindi?
Okay, go ahead.
मैम डरना मे बी वो लोग डर गए होंगे बाहर जाने के लिए मे बी फॉर सम रीजन
Okay. So you are saying that fear factor, a kind of apprehension in order to be into the mainstream. Okay.
यस
Any
मैम
other reason? Any other reason do you find? Okay, let me go ahead. So in this case, the falling trends can be seen because of four reasonable factors. Even if there has been rising amount of educational enrollment amongst the young girl as far as the education is concerned, but there has been a lack of employment opportunities and particularly after COVID, you might have seen that there has been a negative downturn as far as the employment ratios is concerned. In US, more than 50 billion people were asked to leave their job. So as in India, many of the worst affected labor, and surprisingly, you will find that even if women are found to be highest performing as far as the level of their interest, but still then they were asked to quit the job. This is a means the actual figure which is being seen. Another reason was the effect of household income on participation and certain kind of measurement issues, which has created a dilemma in terms of the falling trends. So yes, when as one of you were mentioning the fear factor, the social security has been a major reason. And when you find that, this is a total workforce participation. When you're talking about workforce participation, it comprises of both rural as well as urban. So as you know, more than 70% of our population that resides in the rural areas. And in rural area, the workforce participation is least, isn't it? Most of the women, they are only indulged in the household chores or in certain amount of agricultural activities they have started participating. But yes, urban area, you can find that the participation rate is increasing. But when you calculate the total workforce participation, it includes both urban as well as rural. That is why the rate has shown a significant drop due to the falling level of rural workforce participation. Going bit into the statistics of health sector globally, so this data, since I thought that all of you belong to the health sector, this would be rather interesting for you, and uh, so this can somewhat help you, for your understanding and further career leverage. So the total healthcare workforce, which was to the tune of 5 crores, more than that, and out of that, the total service providers were to the tune of more than 3 crores, and total health management support workers were more than 1 crore. Globally, you will find that total percentage of female employees are 60%. Although the women dominate the industry overall, but few women advance only to leadership position. So you can see that the women mostly, if you look into in hospital, women lead 19% of the hospitals. But when it comes to the hierarchy, that is the top level of hierarchy level, you'll find that the percentage is very skewed. So in terms of when it comes to company in healthcare industry, only women hold 13% of CEO roles and rest of the position is 33%. This is what I'm taking you about the world figure. But if you look into Indian figure, it is only 2% of women, those who will find in the position of CEO, that is your chief executive officer, and only 1% of women, they are in the position of CFO, right? So if you look into the top hierarchy position, you can say that yes, women have been absorbed in they're financially independent. But when it comes to hierarchy, because hierarchy of there are certain classification of the job structure. So when it comes to a hierarchical structure, the topmost layer, you would find the placement of women to be very negligible or very much insignificant. So that is why the data shows a very skewed form of distribution. And this was one of my working paper as far as women participation was concerned. So here you can see that the participation of women in the labor force, which varies considerably across most of the developing countries and emerging economies, far more than the men. But in the countries like Middle East or North Africa, South Asia, you will find that less than 1/3 of the women of working age, and the proportion reaches to around 2/3 in East Asia and sub-Saharan African region. So the variation is basically driven by a wide variety of economic and social factors. So the economic growth, increasing educational attainment, the falling fertility rate, social norms. So all of them has been a greater contributing factor, which has been showing a significant change across the level of participation. But besides that, the labor market, it has shown a gender gap, and more pronounced it has been seen in the developing countries, and the disparity is the highest in the South Asian countries. So you will find that most of the South Asian countries, including India, Singapore, these are having a wide gap, wide disparity as far as the participation ratio. And that is why this has been quietly puzzling, that why the rates, the figures has declined sharply from 37% to 18% during this period of time. So I will be sharing with you this slide for your reference, and this entire paper is also with you. If you are interested, you can go through this, and it shows that how means dwindling it has been for the, or struggling it has been for the participation rate, and how the falling labor force has seen a significant rise during the past few years. So I'm not going to the basic history of women empowerment. This is some of the commonest thing which I think everybody must be knowing. So I have mentioned many of those things in terms of granting of freedom, and freedom does not come with earning. Freedom comes with decision making. So how adeptly are you able to, or how strongly you are able to make your decision with respect to your spending, with respect to your decision making in terms of child rearing, decision making with respect to your voting capacity. It is not that anyone is going to influence you in order to cast your vote. See, already all of you are 18, I hope so, with those who are in BSc or MSc. So in that sense, when you're casting a vote, even if you have the right to vote, but if you're influenced, if you're biased by any of those family members, and you don't have the independent right in of casting out, then you cannot say that you have earned or you have got that level of liberated. I'm not mentioning women empowerment to be die-hard feminist. Again, that is a completely negative phenomenon which I'm not actually in favor of. Feminism is not also equally good, but this is what about empowering states of your rights in terms of decision making with respect to right to ownership of either it is property, decision making with respect to your education, decision making with respect to your saving, decision making with respect to your spendings. So all the social, economic, and political rights, that is what actually it comes as a comprehensive package in terms of your women empowerment. So these were some of the quotes by famous people like Swami Vivekananda and Jawaharlal Nehru, who very clearly stated that when women move forward, then the family moves, and when the family moves, the village moves. And once, as I was mentioning, more than 70% of your population resides in the rural crowd. So if in the village moves, the whole nation also will ultimately take a momentum. So if you look into the status of women, I will go a bit of the history into those, what has been the position right from ancient to the current scenario. So usually during the ancient time, as if you would have looked into your ancestors, your grandparents, those who are belonging to the, or those who had passed that era, most of the women, they were highly indulged in social religious activities, and they were into the Vedic literature, and they were considered as the women of the Vedic era because they were the authors of the Vedic hymns, and they were in fact chanting those Vedic hymns. In fact, in Vedic, I would rather say that in Vedic era, women were more advanced relatively to the case of your medieval era. In Vedic era, women, they they prefer to remain unmarried for higher education, and the women education had been highly appreciated in Atharva Veda too. So that is what this would not be surprising for you that in the ancient period, women are not given rights, but still they were given right to education and they were equally participating. It might not be for decision making, but in terms of rights to education, very few were there who were given this right. But in the Buddhist era, again, there was a British form of relief because Buddhism, they describe illiteracy and they considered it to be committing as a crime. For them, one who is illiterate, it was not than committing, because if you are illiterate, you are not building up a right, proper nation. You are not handing over a better future to your coming society. So that is what was the main thinking or ideology of the Buddhist era. But still then, the positioning of women was pretty much less relative to the men. The worst era, I would rather say, was the medieval period. During this period, the condition of the women was during the Muslim rule, because they were having the system of Parda and they were jur. All of you might have seen Padmavat movie. I hope so. And you would have gained certain amount of knowledge. So it is what the community had been a kind of treatment for the women. Going by the British era, you would say that Britishers were advanced, but still then they were also not allowing most of their female siblings to go ahead with the education level. So this was not also a good time for the women during this period. Hindu Dharma Shastras and custom, they have already paved their path, and social, but during that time, thanks to the social reformers like Arya Samaj or Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Dayanand Saraswati, who came forward with the legal enactment force, and they have abolished the act in the form of sati and child restriction, and thereby women started gaining importance. And thereby in modern India, you have seen that how the transition has happened from a later medieval age to an early modern age, where you find most of those learned professionals being ranked, being positioned in different spheres and different aspects of their life. So this is what typically I just wanted to take up through a bit of glimpse into that, how the transition has taken up a turn from the past few times. So yes, there was a need for women empowerment, and the need was not only one from one perspective, it was our overall a perspective from an economic angle, from an educational angle, from a social angle, from a psychological and from a behavioral angle. So that is why you might be knowing that GAD, that is your gender and development, and GWD, which is general with development, these were the major movement which were taken up, which was one of the major policies of women empowerment role. Again, going by certain facts and figures, see, being a professor of finance and economics, we have to deal with a lot of data. So data cannot be out of my, it's there in my blood. So if you are getting bored with data, so excuse me for that. But this is for your sake of knowledge. If you can see that how the participation rate, it has been ranked in terms of economic participation, the educational attainment, the ranking, the political empowerment, and the health and survival ranking. And this I have taken from the World Economic Forum report. If you look into the facts and figures, again, 33%, as I was mentioning, the reservations has been there. And the women reservation bill has already been passed in the last and Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha. Women are enjoying 33% of reservations. The disproportionate sex ratio at birth has changed over the period of past few years. The women comprise 48.3% of India's population, but only 26.1% are employed. This is, I'm talking about your 2011 census, 2021, because as you know, census report comes in every decade. So after 2011, 2021 is going to have the next census report. And 80% of the rural women are engaged in agricultural production, but 9% they are not. So on equal opportunities, women participation of women. This is a bit old data, but the current data which I showed you in the first slide, that was what was the current positioning as per the current 2019 data. So most of the women, there has been certain issues revolving around them. Either that the reason of the falling tendency was either they are being trapped in certain form of social and cultural practices. If you look into the scenarios and many recent cases which has happened, particularly in Delhi, which is considered that the place is not safe as far as the workplace scenario for the women is concerned. So there has been certain amount of threats, life related to that, which has been completely derogatory, and this has created also. When I was talking about empowerment with behavioral, that means it had created an impact on the behavioral tendency of the workforce. So education still in rural areas, uh, despite of the fact our government has done a very wonderful job in terms of reaching to the rural masses, but yet infrastructure and non-formal educational system, they has to be taken up. Economic participation has to be mobilized, and inequalities in political power, again, it has to be revamped. So this is one of those issues and trends which we are working on. Structure is similar, but there is a significant gap if you will find in terms of most of the private organized, they have differences in terms of salary structure between the men and the women. So that has actually widened the gap in terms of the gender pay structure. So when I'm talking about a gap in the gender pay structure, that is due to the differentiation in terms of the salary between the two genders. So these are some of the issues, emerging issues, which has to be taken, looked into. So the women political and legal empowerment and women economic and social empowerment, these are the two things which are the dimensions of women empowerment. And yes, as was mentioning, the need of women empowerment, because women are not to be worshipped. No woman wants that. Yes, people should keep them worshipped as goddess in India. And but actually, if you look into reality, they are not giving them the true position. So that is not actually the meaning of women empowerment. So not necessary that you should be treated as goddess, but you should be aware of that what is the real position, what is the true position, and what is the work which you are doing, what is the recognition you are actually getting for the work done for. So if the women are deprived of decision making, freedom of movement, access to education, access to employment, exposure to media, domestic violence, then that actually is a bad indicator of measuring the women empowerment. So these are certain principles. I'm not going into the generic things. What I was more interested is to show you that how the specifically in health sector, how the transition has taken a powerful performance. So this is how the stages of women empowerment has taken a turn from powerless initially, but they have initiated through their participation. Then they have tried to adapt into this different workforce, and of course they have taken up into leadership front. But yes, but when it comes to the hierarchical level of leadership, the number is pretty much insignificant or negligible. So this is what was I was talking about, the 6x of women empowerment. When you call at, there has to be Siksha, there has to be Swastha, there has to be Swavalamban, there has to be Samajik Nyaya, there has to be samvedana, and there has to be shamata. So with that, we can actually call them to be a truly empowered, in a sense, either it is men or women. I'm not going to only keep it to women only, because my rest 20% of the students, those who are male, they would rather not be scolding me of as if I'm favoring. No, this is not a kind act of favor or a kind of disfavor, but this is what is the the theory and the practice behind the issue, very very highlighted issue, which is the content which has been provided with. So these are some of the constants which I've already spoken in previous time of my presentation also. Yes, this was the thing I would just wanted to show you and wanted to take you through. Uh, just a minute. So this article actually shows, it's moving up, just 1 minute. I'm extremely sorry, my system is somehow hang and it is only moving up. The rest of these arrows are not working. So in fact, if any queries till now, anything questions if you want to ask. Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All of you are there?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry, because since I am running the slide, I'm not able to see any one of you. That is what is
Okay, ma'am.
Students are requested to ask any queries related to the topic to ma'am. Okay, thank you, ma'am, for an enlightening and motivating presentation for the students. Thank you once again for your presence.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
extremely sorry for being disconnected. Again, I hope all of you might have experienced this thing during this pandemic scenario, that how along with this technical
Ma'am,
difficulty,
thank you.
oh my God. So it's, I hope it has been some kind of learning which has been effective.
Yes, ma'am.
I would be rather happy, and I just wanted to
Yes,
share
ma'am.
few of those things, those report, particularly related to those changes facets in the nursing field. Just I will quickly wrap it up with that. Just a bit of that how it has happened in the nursing era. I just wanted to have few of this data. I hope this is visible to all of you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It's of highly importance. You can go through this. So during this COVID scenario, what has happened? The global nursing workforce, you would find that 27.9 million nurses. That means 9 out of every 10 nurses worldwide were female. So the global shortage of nurses, which is estimated to be 5.9, that means specifically during this pandemic, it was found that the number of nurses had contributed significantly in order to come as a frontline warriors and to survive this people during this time of crisis. But nearly 89% of the shortages are concentrated in lower and middle income countries. So WHO, with the low density of nurses, particularly in African, East Mediterranean, and South Asians, they had the lowest graduation rates. So high income countries, they had more than 3 times of the graduation rate. But 1 out of the 6 of world nurses, they had contributed significantly in terms of that. So self-sufficiency and international supply of nurses, that has what has been realized humongously during this time of pandemic. And the supply trend in various countries has shown that the role of nursing and the women participation, particularly the COVID-19 impact on the nursing workforce, how it has created an humongous impact, not only in the first wave of the COVID, but also in the second wave, which is right now, all of you might be aware, which is going on UK, which is facing through the second strain of this virus. So the policy actions for effective COVID-19, it has come up with a policy mechanism to enhance the international supply of nurses worldwide. So this is how it has shown that how you people also have belonging to this profession. You are indeed doing a very, very noble profession and keep doing it. And as I was mentioning, this is a wonderful job, and I salute you from my heart in order to carry with this profession and serving the mankind in the future journey to come.
Pleasure.
Thank
It's
you,
our
ma'am.
pleasure.
Thank you so much
Thank
indeed.
you.
It was a lovely.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
I
Thank you,
hope
Thank you,
the
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
my God.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you means it means
Thank
two
you,
things.
ma'am.
Either you are bored and you want to leave me early, asking me to leave,
No, ma'am. No.
or it is effective in that
No,
sense.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, no, ma'am means
It's our pleasure, ma'am. You taught us some important things.
No, ma'am, we were not bored. It was really amazing.
It's interesting, ma'am.
thank you, thank you. It is indeed. I hope, and always I feel
You are very interesting, ma'am.
thank you. So whenever I take it up in the students, I feel that the receiving end should take something. There should be certain takeaways. Otherwise, it is it should not be for the purpose of something to be taken as. Suman, I see she has raised her hand. Any question? So,
Ma'am, students are writing in chat box that you are looking beautiful, ma'am.
thank you so much for the compliment. I
Yes,
think
ma'am.
you people are beautiful. That is why you see the world and everything before you is beautiful. Because you yourself
Okay.
are beautiful. Thank you so much. And it was indeed a great pleasure do come to our campus also if you want to. Means, we are dealing with in Gete University. I work with School of Management. Would really, I would request all ma'am, Rita ma'am, and Pravati ma'am to come, and we show that we can meet also in a physical mode. This was
Sure,
just
ma'am.
a virtual scenario.
Sure, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am, for an enlightening and motivating presentation for the students related to women empowerment. Thank you very much for your presence.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. And wish you all the best. Have a brilliant career. And specifically, all the boys. Don't you are also doing
Thank
a
you.
very, very equally, very, very great job.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Now, I would like to introduce our student, Mr. Digbijay Raut, BSc Nursing 4th year. He will present on the clubs and association of Siksha Anusandhan University and regarding some nursing college.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello guys, good afternoon to all. Good afternoon to Honorable Dean ma'am, all the respected teachers. And by the way, I'm not sir, I'm just a student. Till now, आगे सर बन जाऊंगा तो फिर बोल देना, कोई बात नहीं. And सबको आवाज आ रही है? सब लोग सुन पा रहे हो clearly?
Yes.
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 Yes, sir.
So मैं मास्क उतारना नहीं चाहता था because I look horrible in videos, but मैम ने कहा तो इसलिए मैंने उतार दिया. Okay, that's fine. So I have a video for you to show how SOA University look overall. All the universities, all the campuses and everyone. So have a look and enjoy. It's a simple video and a short one. So how's the campus? Do you guys liked it?
Yes, it's beautiful.
Yes, it's really
Yes.
nice.
Yes.
It's
Very
really
beautiful.
nice.
तो आप लोग
Yes,
ज्वाइन
very
करने
nice.
वाले हो एंड आके आपको लोग करना क्या है, टीचर्स ने ऑलरेडी बता ही दिया है, पढ़ाई तो सबको करनी होती है ना. उसके
Yes, sir.
अलावा है सोआ यूनिवर्सिटी में एसएनसी आप लोगों को क्या क्या अपॉर्चुनिटीज देता है, आप किस तरीके से खुद को एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हो एज अ स्टूडेंट, वो मैं आप लोगों को बताऊंगा. एंड मेरी इंग्लिश थोड़ी वीक है इसलिए हिंदी में बोल रहा हूँ, एडजस्ट कर लेना. ओके. द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज कि जब मैं आया था एसएनसी में, सो लाइक आई वॉज नॉट इंट्रोवर्ट काइंड ऑफ गाय, मैं इंट्रोवर्ट नहीं था, मैं ऑलरेडी एक्सट्रोवर्ट था, बट स्टिल आई हैड सम इनसिक्योरिटीज, जो कि एसएनसी ने आके मेरे को बहुत अच्छा मौका दिया कि मैं खुद स्टेज के ऊपर आऊं एंड मैं खुद एक्सप्लोर करूं एंड उस इनसिक्योरिटीज को, उस डर को निकालूं एंड आगे बढ़ूं। धीरे 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 करके बहुत सारी चीजें हुई, बहुत सारी एक्टिविटीज, बहुत सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज खुद को एक्सप्लोर करने के लिए, खुद को जानने के लिए, एंड शायद इसीलिए आप लोगों के सामने आज बैठा हूँ। एंड स्टार्ट करते हैं। हमारा जो मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट क्लब है, एसोसिएशन है हमारे सोआ यूनिवर्सिटी में फॉर अस नर्सेज, दैट इज SNA। तो आप में से किसी को पता है SNA के बारे में? आप सब लोग नर्सिंग करने आने वाले हैं, किसने सुना हो मे बी SNA के बारे में?
नहीं सुना है।
So basically SNA फुल फॉर्म SNA का है स्टूडेंट्स नर्सेज एसोसिएशन।
नो सर।
ओके, सो फुल फॉर्म है SNA का स्टूडेंट्स नर्सेज एसोसिएशन। एंड ओके, पहले मैं जस्ट एक स्लाइड ओपन कर देता हूँ। ओके, सो स्टूडेंट्स नर्सिंग एसोसिएशन का काम क्या है? बिकॉज जैसे कि आप जानते हो कि हर प्रोफेशन का एक एसोसिएशन होता है, देन तो हमारे नर्सिंग स्टूडेंट्स के लिए भी एक एसोसिएशन है, स्टूडेंट्स नर्सिंग एसोसिएशन, जो कि बहुत तरह की एक्टिविटीज करवाता है, बहुत सारी चीजें करवाता है, ताकि जो नर्सिंग स्टूडेंट्स हैं वो ना केवल नर्सिंग फील्ड में, अपने हॉस्पिटल्स में, अपने प्रोफेशन में, बल्कि एक्स्ट्रा कोकरिकुलर एक्टिविटीज एंड आगे जो अपॉर्चुनिटीज आएगा, जो कुछ भी आएगा, उन सब में एक्सेल कर सके एंड आगे बढ़ सके। तो उसके लिए SNA काफी हद तक क्या कंप्लीटली आप लोगों को सपोर्ट करता है, स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम द कॉलेज। एज सुन एज आप कॉलेज से ग्रेजुएट करते हो फ्रॉम SNA, देन यू कैन बी द मेंबर ऑफ TNAI, दैट इज ट्रेन नर्सेज एसोसिएशन ऑफ इंडिया। देन आप उसके मेंबर हो सकते हो एंड देन आप और अच्छे से एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हो नर्सिंग प्रोफेशन को एंड काफी हाइट्स आप रीच कर सकते हो बहुत इजीली। सो SNA में क्या क्या एक्टिविटीज होते हैं, क्या क्या होता है फॉर स्टूडेंट्स इन आवर कॉलेज, तो मैं आप लोगों को उसके बारे में एक छोटा सा ओरिएंटेशन दिखाऊंगा एंड आप लोग जब आओगे उसके बाद तो आप लोग खुद ही एक्सप्लोर कर ही लोगे, राइट?
यस।
एंड गाइस बिलीव मी, मतलब ऑनलाइन आके कोई प्रेजेंटेशन देना इज रियली टफ। नाउ आई कैन फील इट ना, जब हम लोग घर में होते थे टीचर्स प्रेजेंटेशन देते थे, सो वे लाइक कि ओके ठीक है ये वो, बट राइट नाउ आई एम फीलिंग इट कि बहुत टफ होता है। तो अगर ऑनलाइन क्लासेस आपके होते हैं तो गाइस ध्यान से सुनना, हमारी तरह बिल्कुल मत करना। इट्स एज अ
Okay.
स्टूडेंट, एक दूसरे स्टूडेंट को एक रिक्वेस्ट है। सो आई स्टार्ट प्रेजेंटिंग द फोटोज एंड विल टेल कि क्या है, क्या एक्टिविटी हुआ था। So these are the some photos, like this one is from our freshers, मेरे juniors का fresher था, and the girl with that Miss Fresher, she won the Miss Fresher and Mr. Fresher is not here. तो ये फ्रेशर्स, ये सब एक्टिविटीज जो है ये सारे SNA के अंडर होती है, SNA कंडक्ट करवाता है सारी की सारी एक्टिविटीज कॉलेजेस में, आप लोगों को चांसेस देने के लिए, अपने टैलेंट को शोकेस करना है, जो भी एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज है उनमें पार्ट लो, एक्सेल करो, है ना? बिकॉज स्टडीज तो गाइस सब हर कोई करता है, बट आप एक्स्ट्रा क्या कर रहे हो वो बहुत मैटर करता है, आपके रिज्यूमे को बहुत अच्छा बना देगा ये सब चीजें, ये सब एक्टिविटीज जो भी आप करोगे कॉलेज में आके, चाहे वो आर्ट एंड क्राफ्ट हो, चाहे स्पोर्ट्स हो, चाहे आप कुछ भी कर रहे हो, डांस कर रहे हो, गाना गा रहे हो, आप यूनिवर्सिटी में लेवल पे कुछ भी किस चीज में पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हो, एवरीथिंग विल एड ऑन टू योर रिज्यूमे एंड इट मेक द रिज्यूमे वेरी ब्यूटीफुल। मेरा इंग्लिश बहुत खराब हो रहा है। ओके, सो दिस वन इज द फर्स्ट फोटो एंड धीरे धीरे मैं आगे जाऊंगा एंड बताता रहूंगा। देखो ये हमारा हॉल है जहाँ पे हमारा फ्रेशर्स एंड जो भी हमारे एक्टिविटीज होते हैं, कोई हमारा कुछ कंपटीशन होता है तो यहाँ पे कंडक्ट करवाया जाता है। जो हमने फ्रेशर का आपको एक ग्लिम्स दिखाया था कुछ फोटोज का, तो यहाँ पे इस तरीके से डेकोरेट करा जाता है, देन सब टीचर्स आते हैं, बैठते हैं एंड सब स्टूडेंट्स जाते हैं, देन वी हैव फन देयर, हम एंजॉय करते हैं, थोड़ा जूनियर साथ बातचीत होती है, टीचर के साथ थोड़ी बातचीत होती है, ऑल डांस, सॉन्ग्स, फन, एवरीथिंग। ये हमारे जो जूनियर्स थे उन लोगों का फ्रेशर हुआ था, ही इज द मिस्टर फ्रेशर एंड मिस फ्रेशर, एंड हम लोग लास्ट ईयर के थे तो इसलिए हम लोगों को बुला लिया था स्टेज के ऊपर, आ जाओ। सो हम लोग आ गए थे एंड दिस वन, एक ये हमारा बैच फोटो है जो कि था मेरे पास, तो मैंने डाल दिया। तो आप लोग भी जब आओगे एंड आपको सक्सेसफुली कोई इवेंट कंडक्ट करवाओगे तो इस तरीके से फोटोज लेना, आपकी मेमोरीज में ऐड होती रहेंगी। एंड जब कॉलेज आपका पास आउट हो गए उसके बाद एक बहुत ही फेमस हुआ है अभिषेक उपमन्यु का, आई गेस, ही सेज कि यही सब बातें तो बाद में याद आती हैं, तो ये सब बातें आपको बाद में याद आएंगी। दिस वन, इसके लिए हम सब बहुत वेट करते हैं पूरे साल। अनफॉर्चुनेटली कोविड टुक दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी फ्रॉम अस दिस ईयर। इस साल कोविड ने हमसे वो अपॉर्चुनिटी छीन लिया, बट इस चीज के लिए सब बच्चे पूरा साल वेट करते हैं, टैलेंट हंट। एंड ये टैलेंट हंट जो है ना, ये ब्यूटी पेजेंट्स की तरह नहीं है, जहाँ पे कि सिर्फ आपकी ब्यूटी, मतलब कि यहाँ पे आपको हर चीज पे एक्सेस करा जाएगा। आपका नॉलेज, आपका पर्सनालिटी, आपका बिहेवियर, आप किस तरीके से खुद को प्रेजेंट करते हो, आप किस तरीके से कपड़े पहनते हो, ईच एंड एवरीथिंग यहाँ पे नोटिस किया जाता है। एंड देन आपको अवार्ड दिया जाता है, जो कि होता है शायद वन ऑफ द मोस्ट प्रेस्टिजियस मिस्टर एसेंसी एंड मिस एसेंसी। एंड ये जो कंडक्ट करवाया जाता है, इसका पीछे का रीजन ये है कि जो मैंने बताया था, SNA स्टूडेंट्स नर्सेज एसोसिएशन, तो वो हर 2 साल में इवेंट्स कंडक्ट करवाता है इन स्टेट, जो कि स्टेट लेवल पे होता है, एंड देन नेक्स्ट होता है नेशनल लेवल। तो अगर आप अपने कॉलेज में विनर होते हो, डिफरेंट टाइप के कॉम्पिटिशन्स होते हैं, ऐसे कॉम्पिटिशन, रंगोली कॉम्पिटिशन, पोस्टर मेकिंग कॉम्पिटिशन, एंड डिबेट कॉम्पिटिशन, तो बहुत सारे तरह के कॉम्पिटिशन्स होते हैं। जो लोग भी वहाँ पे फर्स्ट आते हैं, सेकंड आते हैं, उन लोगों को चांस दिया जाता है कि वो लोग स्टेट पे जाएं एंड अपने कॉलेज को रिप्रेजेंट करें स्टेट में। एंड देन जो लोग स्टेट में फर्स्ट पोजिशन अर्न करते हैं, उन लोगों को भेजा जाता है फिर नेशनल्स में। सो उसके भी कुछ ग्लिम्स हैं, आई शो यू गाइस। सो मैं गया था नेशनल्स के लिए भी गया था, एंड स्टेट लेवल पे भी गया था मैं। सो कुछ पिक्चर्स हैं, आई शो यू गाइस। सो यहाँ पे इस तरह से कॉम्पिटिशन्स होते हैं। तो दिस वन इज अ ग्लिम्स फ्रॉम टैलेंट हंट 2019 एंड ओके। सो आई नो कि कुछ कनेक्शन बन नहीं रहा है बिकॉज बहुत सारे फोटोज रैंडमली मैं आपको शो कर रहा हूँ, बट स्टिल आई विल मेक द कनेक्शन, आई विल एक्सप्लेन इट टू यू इन अ वे दैट आप लोग समझ जाओ कि एक्चुअली है क्या। एंड सिर्फ ऑन स्टेज नहीं, ऑन फील्ड भी हम लोगों का बहुत सारी एक्टिविटीज होती है। जैसे कि आप लोग देख रहे हो, हमारी स्पोर्ट्स टीम है, एंड हर तरह के स्पोर्ट्स यहाँ पे होते हैं। SWA लेवल पे भी स्पोर्ट्स होता है, एंड हमारे SNA लेवल पे भी स्पोर्ट्स होता है। जो लोग यहाँ पे अच्छा परफॉर्म करते हैं इन कॉलेज, उनको प्रमोट करा जाता है। और यूनिवर्सिटी लेवल, जो लोग यूनिवर्सिटी में अच्छा परफॉर्म करते हैं, उनको प्रमोट करा जाता है स्टेट लेवल, नेशनल लेवल। तो इस तरह की अपॉर्चुनिटीज भी आपको मिलेंगी, हर तरह की अपॉर्चुनिटीज आपके लिए अवेलेबल है। इट्स जस्ट दैट कि आप किस तरीके से उस अपॉर्चुनिटी को ग्रैब कर सकते हो। और अगर मैं कहीं फास्ट जा रहा हूँ तो प्लीज बता देना, बिकॉज आई डोंट नो, मेरा वर्चुअल चीजों का थोड़ा एक्सपीरियंस कम है, आई एम वेरी रियली बैड एट इट। सो बता देना प्लीज। ओके, सो हमारा कोई भी रिपब्लिक डे है, इंडिपेंडेंस डे है, तो परेड्स होते हैं। हमारा जो SWA ग्राउंड है, उसका ग्लिम्स भी आप लोगों ने देखा होगा, एंड जब आप लोग आओगे तो हमें पता चलेगा यहाँ पे SWA का एक बहुत बड़ा ग्राउंड है। तो वहाँ पे सारे तरह की स्पोर्ट्स एक्टिविटीज होती हैं। रिपब्लिक डे पे परेड करवाया जाता है, जहाँ पे कि हर कॉलेज परेड में पार्ट लेता है एंड रिप्रेजेंट करता है अपने अपने कॉलेजेस को, एंड जो बेस्ट करता है उनको अवार्ड दिया जाता है। सो ये हमारे NSS कोऑर्डिनेटर हैं, डॉक्टर प्रोफेसर नचिकेता सर, एंड ये हमारे फॉर्मर वाइस चांसलर सर थे, अमित बनर्जी सर। एंड दिस इज मी, अगर आप लोग पहचान पा रहे हो फोटो देख के तो दिस इज मी। एंड ये हमारे सर हैं एक NSS के। सो इस तरह की एक्टिविटीज होती हैं, एंड देन आपको वहाँ पे बहुत सारे डिग्निटरीज से बात करने का मौका मिलता है, बहुत सारे लोगों को जानने का, देखने का, खुद का नेटवर्क को बढ़ाने का। ओके, सो सबको स्लाइड्स दिखाई दे रही है या फिर कोई इशू है, किसी को एनी प्रॉब्लम?
हाँ, दिखाई दे रही है।
हाँ दिखाई दे रहा है।
ओके, किसी को नहीं दिख रहा है? एनीवन? संपूर्ण कुमार, यस दिखाई दे रहा है। नो, वी कांट एबल टू सी एनी पिक। नो नो नो। ओके गाइस, so just a second, let me just do a small thing and get back to you.
दिग्विजय, हेलो।
Yes?
हेलो दिग्विजय।
Yeah, who is this?
Yeah, I am Sumya here from your senior. I was okay. Let it. So while you're showing the photos now, just make it in a large in a wide way.
Okay,
क्योंकि
okay.
क्योंकि जब तुम कर रहे हो ना, वो छोटा दिख रहा है, so clear visible नहीं हो रहा है।
Okay, okay, भाई, I'll just do it.
हाँ हाँ।
Keep putting.
फोटो माने छोट आसुची ना से देखा जाउन क्लियरली।
ओके एबे विजिबल अच्छे की समझती की।
है गुड।
ओके थैंक यू भाई। ओके सो दिस वन इज फ्रॉम तमिलनाडु। सो एज मैंने कहा था कि आप लोगों को बहुत सारे अपॉर्चुनिटीज बहुत सारे चांसेस मिलते हैं, जस्ट आपको अपना टैलेंट दिखाना है सबके सामने। एंड ये हम लोग स्टेट लेवल पे पहले गए थे, शुभदीप ही वाज मिस्टर एसएनए रनर अप इन 2019। सो उसको चांस मिला था स्टेट में खुद को रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए, एंड ही वॉन देयर द टाइटल ऑफ मिस्टर एसएनए। ओके सो वेरी प्रेस्टिजियस टाइटल। एंड उसको चांस मिला तमिलनाडु में रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए, हमारे स्टेट उड़ीसा को रिप्रेजेंट करने का चांस मिला था तमिलनाडु में। एंड मैं ऐसे राइटिंग कंपटीशन के लिए गया था। सो दिस इज अ फोटो फ्रॉम तमिलनाडु, पीएसजी कॉलेज ऑफ नर्सिंग, वी वर देयर, हम लोग वहां गए थे। एंड ओके सो एंड दिस वन इज द पिक ऑफ द अवार्ड दैट आई वाज गेटिंग। ओके मेरे को प्राइज मिला था फॉर ऐसे राइटिंग इन तमिलनाडु। सो दिस इज द पिक ऑफ दैट, मैम दे रही हैं। सो इसमें ज़्यादा कुछ है नहीं। एंड द मोस्ट ब्यूटीफुल पार्ट ऑफ गोइंग टू तमिलनाडु और टू एनी प्लेस फ्रॉम कॉलेज इज लाइक, आपको पहली चीज तो आपको कॉलेज से स्पॉन्सरशिप मिल रहा है, दैट इज अ ग्रेट थिंग। ओके एंड अलॉन्ग विद दैट आप वहां पर जाके डिफरेंट कल्चर के लोगों से मिलते हो, है ना। ये लोग शायद मणिपुर से हैं, एंड वी मेट देम एंड वी हैड रियली ब्यूटीफुल कॉन्वर्सेशंस विद देम एंड रियली एंजॉयड विद देम। बहुत कुछ सीखा उनके कल्चर के बारे में, बहुत कुछ जाना। सो आपको ये सब चांसेस भी मिलते हैं, आप वहाँ पे जाते हो, डिफरेंट कल्चर के लोग आते हैं, डिफरेंट ट्रेडिशंस के लोग आते हैं, डिफरेंट स्टेट से लोग आते हैं, आप उनसे मिलते हो, बातें करते हो, उनके नर्सिंग, उनका वहाँ नर्सिंग एसोसिएशन कैसा है, उनका एक्सपीरियंस कैसा है, उन सब चीज़ों के बारे में जानते हो। एंड दीज ऑल थिंग्स आर रियली ब्यूटीफुल एंड रियली अमेजिंग। बहुत मजा आता है इन सब चीज़ों में। बट हाँ, हर चीज़ के लिए मेहनत करनी पड़ती है, चाहे वो पढ़ाई हो चाहे ये हो। आप लोग मेहनत करोगे तो ऑब्वियसली आप लोग भी कभी ना कभी पहुंचोगे वहाँ पे। एंड ये स्टेट लेवल का है, तमिलनाडु का मैंने पहले दिखा दिया जब हम स्टेट लेवल पे गए थे टू ड्रीम्स कॉलेज, अपने कॉलेज को रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए। एंड वहाँ पे हम लोगों ने कॉम्पिटिशन से पार्ट लिया था, एंड देन फिर हमको प्रमोट किया। जो लोग फर्स्ट आए वहाँ पे, हमारा कॉलेज वैसे बहुत सारे अवार्ड जीता था इन स्पोर्ट्स, इन पोस्टर एज वेल, बट सिर्फ जो फर्स्ट आते हैं उन लोगों को प्रमोट किया जाता है। तो सिर्फ 2 कैटेगरीज में हम लोग गए थे तमिलनाडु, यानी कि नेशनल लेवल पे। एक कैटेगरी था मिस्टर एसएनए दैट पर्सनालिटी कॉन्टेस्ट, एंड देन सेकंड कैटेगरी था ऐसे राइटिंग कंपटीशन। सो इन 2 कैटेगरीज में हम लोग गए थे नेशनल्स अपने कॉलेज को रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए। एंड ये हमारे कॉलेज का एक फोटो है। सरस्वती पूजा होता है हमारे कॉलेज में, गणेश पूजा होता है हमारे कॉलेज में, जो भी पूजा होते हैं हम लोग बहुत ही ग्रैंड वे में सेलिब्रेट करते हैं, बहुत एंजॉय करते हैं, खाना पीना होता है, सब टीचर्स भी आते हैं हमारे। एंड द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इज गाइस, टीचर्स बहुत कोऑपरेटिव है, बिकॉज अगर वो लोग कोऑपरेट नहीं करेंगे तो नहीं हो पाएगा ये सब कुछ। बहुत कोऑपरेटिव है, आपको बहुत चांसेस मिलते हैं। आज भी मैं यहाँ पे बैठा हूँ बिकॉज रीता मैम ने कहा तो इसलिए मैं आके बैठा हूँ, अदरवाइज मैं यहाँ पे नहीं होता। तो मैम, हर टीचर आपको बहुत चांसेस देगा, बहुत अपॉर्चुनिटीज प्रोवाइड करेगा। इट्स जस्ट दैट कि आप लोग किस तरह से उसको ग्रैब कर रहे हो, किस तरह से ले रहे हो। आप पॉजिटिव वे में ले सकते हो, नेगेटिव वे में भी ले सकते हो, इट्स अप टू यू। सो ऑप्टिमिज्म इज द बेस्ट थिंग। तो आप लोगों को हर चीज को पॉजिटिव वे में लेके चलना है, किस तरह से आप उससे खुद बेनिफिट हो सकते हो एंड आपका कॉलेज बेनिफिट हो सकता है। अगर आप ये 2 चीज अपने ध्यान में रख के चलोगे तो एंड कॉलेज विल आल्सो हैव नो प्रॉब्लम। You're no longer presenting. You're still someone else's screen आ रहा है? Okay. So, जैसे कि मैंने कहा था कि सुआ ग्राउंड में परेड होता है, तो दिस इज द पिक ऑफ द परेड। हमारे कॉलेज के बच्चे, मेरे जूनियर्स लोग वहां पर रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं हमारे कॉलेज को, एंड आप लोग भी आओगे, परेड हुआ। ओके तुम सो कुछ is it okay? सो थोड़े बहुत टेक्निकल ग्लिचेस है, उसके लिए सॉरी, है ना, ऑनलाइन में चलता रहता है। ओके सो ये हमारे मेरे 3 सीनियर्स, 4 सीनियर्स हैं, 1 जूनियर है, एंड दे वर परफॉर्मिंग एट दैट परेड ओनली, जहाँ पे कि चीफ गेस्ट आर्मी ऑफिसर्स होते हैं, वाइस चांसलर होते हैं, एंड बहुत बड़े बड़े डिग्निटरीज आते हैं। वहाँ पे उनके सामने डांस करना, उनके सामने प्रेजेंट करना खुद को, अपने कॉलेज को, इज वेरी प्राउड मोमेंट। बहुत प्राउड फील होता है एंड बहुत मजा आता है, बहुत अच्छा लगता है। सो ये एक डांस, हमारा फ्यूजन क्रू, हमारा डांस क्लब है या फिर डांस ग्रुप कह लो हमारे कॉलेज का, जिन्होंने की धूम मचाया हुआ था पूरे कॉलेज में। इस समय जो हमारे फ्यूजन क्रू के जो लीड डांसर थे वो पास आउट हो गए ऑलरेडी, कॉलेज से ग्रेजुएट हो गए, बट सिलसिला चलता रहेगा। आप लोग आओगे, उसके बाद और कोई आएगा, उसके बाद और कोई आएगा, ये सिलसिला चलता रहेगा, ये कभी नहीं रुकने वाला है। एंड नेक्स्ट वन, वी वर डूइंग एंकरिंग, हम होस्ट कर रहे थे फ्रेशर्स, नथिंग मच, सो इसको स्किप कर देते हैं। ओके सो ये जो चीज है, इसके लिए तो हर बच्चा मतलब इंतजार कर रहा होता है आंखें बिछाए कि कब आएगा ये दिन जब हम एनुअल फंक्शन में पार्ट लेंगे, या फिर एनुअल फंक्शन में रैंप वॉक होगा, एनुअल फंक्शन में डांस होगा, सिंगिंग होगा, डीजे नाइट, स्टार नाइट। सब हर किसी का मन करता है ना डीजे नाइट पे डांस करना है, वो भी अपने कॉलेज के स्टूडेंट्स के साथ। तो ये आप अल्टीमेट चांस होता है जब आप कॉलेज में डांस करते हो, गाना गाते हो, एंजॉय करते हो। पूरा 2 दिन का आपका फंक्शन होता है, बहुत ही ग्रैंड वे में सेलिब्रेट किया जाता है, हर तरह के इवेंट्स होते हैं, रैंप वॉक, देन डांसिंग, सिंगिंग, कॉमेडी, जो होता है स्टार नाइट आता है। ओके सर, देयर इज सम इशू आई गेस, आई डोंट नो, I guess someone else is presenting, so guys please. सो ये रैंप वॉक का एक ग्लिम्स है, जब लोग रैंप वॉक चल रहा था हमारा 2K19 का है, ये लास्ट ईयर का हो नहीं पाया अनफॉर्चुनेटली। सो दिस वन, जब फ्रेशर्स आते हैं, नए नए जब आए होते हैं, तो उनका एक प्लेज होता है, नर्सिंग प्लेज लिया जाता है, फ्लोरेंस नाइटिंगेल्स प्लेज, जो कि बहुत मतलब कि एक होली प्लेज भी है इन नर्सिंग प्रोफेशन, एंड बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट भी है, जिसमें कि आप एक प्लेज लेते हो कि आप पूरे मन के साथ, पूरे सिंसियरिटी के साथ नर्सिंग प्रोफेशन को फॉलो करोगे, एंड नर्सिंग एज अ नर्स आप वर्क करोगे। तो उस प्लेज के बाद जितने लोग भी सब कोई कंपटीशन, जैसे कि मैंने बोला कि ऐसे राइटिंग होता है, डांस, सिंगिंग, आर्ट्स, बहुत कुछ होता है, तो जो भी अवार्ड्स जीतते हैं उन लोगों को यहाँ पे अवार्ड दिया जाता है सबके सामने। जूनियर्स होते हैं, डिग्निटरीज आए होते हैं, टीचर्स होते हैं, डीन मैम, एसोसिएट डीन मैम, एडिशनल डीन मैम, एवरीवन वहां पे प्रेजेंट होते हैं, उनके सामने दिया जाता है, जो कि बहुत प्राउड एंड बहुत ही अच्छा फील होता है। सो दिस वन इज फ्रॉम आवर फ्रेशर टाइम एंड okay, so I was looking horrible in that, I am looking horrible in that pic, so I'm just skipping it, but ये fresher के glimpse है, ये हमारे टाइम का फ्रेशर है, 2K18 का फ्रेशर हुआ था एंड वी वर द विनर्स। लिसा रानी मोहंतो प्लीज, please stop sharing your screen. Ma'am, she left actually. So Lisa Rani Mohanto, please don't share your screen. I am having problems with presenting the screen, please. So I'm back. And some more awards, and she won most number of awards in sports. Abhinanda her name is, and सबसे ज्यादा अवार्ड्स जीते हैं उसने स्पोर्ट्स में, अमेजिंग प्लेयर। एंड ये है वो मोमेंट जो कि हमारे पूरे कॉलेज के लिए एक प्राउड मोमेंट था, जब आर शुभदीप पंडा वॉन मिस्टर SNA फ्रॉम स्टेट ओडिशा इन ड्रीम्स कॉलेज। हम लोग वहां पे रिप्रेजेंट करने गए थे अपने कॉलेज को, एंड वहां पे हम जीत के आए, उड़ीसा में वो जीत के आया मिस्टर SNA का खिताब, जो कि बहुत ही एक अमेजिंग मोमेंट था पूरे कॉलेज के लिए एंड बहुत प्राउड मोमेंट था। ही मेड अस ऑल प्राउड। एंड ये वो ग्लिम्स है जो हमारा स्टेट में हुआ था, एंड नेशनल्स में भी हम लोग गए थे इसके बाद, तो नेशनल का भी हम ग्लिम्स दिखाएंगे, बट ये स्टेट का है, जब स्टेट में पर्सनैलिटी कॉन्टेस्ट चल रहा था तो सब लोग खड़े हैं, आप देख पा रहे होंगे, जब होता था रैंप वॉक होता है, ये होता है, वो होता है, नॉर्मल सब चीजें, बट इन अ डिफरेंट वे, बिकॉज वी नर्सेज डू एवरीथिंग इन अ डिफरेंट मैनर। एंड ये वही का ड्रीम्स का एक पिक्चर है, हमारे जो डांस करने के लिए गए थे अपने कल्चर को रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए, संबलपुरी डांस उसमें। एंड नेक्स्ट इज अगेन सेम फोटो, ये न्यूज़पेपर में आया था मिस्टर एस एन ए का, आप लोग भी न्यूज़पेपर में आ सकते हो। एंड एज अ स्टूडेंट, दिस वन वाज द फोटो ऑफ द विनर्स फ्रॉम टैलेंट हंट 2K19। आप लोग आइडेंटिफाई कर पा रहे हो तो मैं यहाँ पे हूँ। अपनी अपनी भी तारीफ करता रहूंगा थोड़ी थोड़ी, बीच में झेल लेना प्लीज। ओके, सो हम लोग खड़े थे एंड इस समय जो होता है, ये मोमेंट जो होता है ना, आपका हार्ट बीट बहुत फास्ट हो चुका होता है क्योंकि विनर डिक्लेयर होने वाला होता है। तो आप लोग भी आओगे, एक्सपीरियंस करोगे, आपको पता चलेगा। एंड ये हमारा SNA बाइनियल जो हुआ था नेशनल्स में तमिलनाडु में, ये तमिलनाडु का फोटो है। तो एक फोटोग्राफर ने फोटो क्लिक करके दिया था, तो आई जस्ट प्रेजेंटेड इट टू यू। ओके, सो दिस फोटो, ये फोटो यहाँ पे क्यों है? ना यहाँ पे कोई कंपटीशन हो रहा है ना कुछ हो रहा है, बट द बेस्ट पार्ट अबाउट promoted to Tamil Nadu for national was this was a college sponsored trip to Ooty. हम लोग ऊटी गए थे एंड कंप्लीटली कॉलेज ने स्पॉन्सर किया था बिकॉज वी वर रिप्रेजेंटिंग आवर कॉलेज इन नेशनल्स एंड दैट्स व्हाई कॉलेज गेव दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी टू रोम अराउंड ब्यूटीफुल वैलीज ऑफ ऊटी। ओके, सो आप लोग भी चांस मिलेगा। SNM बाइनल हर 2 साल में एक बार होता है। आप लोग जैसे ही आओगे तो लग जाना मेहनत में, पढ़ाई के साथ साथ थोड़ी बहुत एक्टिविटीज भी करते रहना, सो दैट आप लोगों को भी ऐसा चांस मिले, आप लोग भी कहीं जाओ, घूम के आओ एंड फिर अपने जूनियर्स को इस तरीके से अपने फोटोज दिखाओ एंड उनको जेलस भी फील करवाओ। ऑब्वियसली बहुत जरूरी है जेलस फील करना। ओके, सो दिस वाज ऑल फ्रॉम SNA पार्ट एंड आई विल जस्ट गो टू द नेक्स्ट पार्ट। SNA में और भी बहुत सारी चीजें, जैसे इतना नहीं, और भी बहुत सारी चीजें होती है जो हमारा स्पोर्ट्स का होता है, वो भी मैं दिखा देता हूँ। हमारा स्पोर्ट्स में SNC में क्लियरली फीमेल्स आर लीडिंग, ऑल द फीमेल्स आर लीडिंग इन एवरी एस्पेक्ट, एवरी सेक्टर राइट नाउ। बट स्पोर्ट्स में तो पूरा मतलब डोमिनेंस है, सिर्फ SNC में नहीं, पूरे सोआ में हमारी टीम का डोमिनेंस रहता है इन क्रिकेट, इन सॉफ्ट बॉल एंड वी वर कॉन्टिन्यूस चैंपियंस। तो ये कुछ ग्लिम्प्स हमारे स्पोर्ट्स, फीमेल स्पोर्ट्स टीम का। एंड अवार्ड्स आने वाले, अवार्ड्स देखो, ये क्रिकेट टीम है एंड ये देखो अवार्ड्स, डिग्निटरीज आए थे एंड गेस्ट से एंड SNC का अवार्ड मिला। SNC का टी-शर्ट पहन के आप जाते हो अवार्ड लेने के लिए, आपके लिए भी बहुत प्राउड मोमेंट होता है, आपके कॉलेज के लिए भी बहुत प्राउड मोमेंट होता है। एंड वी हैव अ लॉट कलेक्शन ऑफ प्राइजेस, हमारे पास एक कलेक्शन है पूरा का पूरा, अभी आपको दिखाऊंगा। ये हमारी दीदी थी, स्पोर्ट्स सेक्रेटरी थी, ग्रेजुएट हो गई हैं अब। सो एंड बहुत सारे प्राइजेस, अगेन प्राइज, अगेन सर्टिफिकेट, अगेन प्राइज, अगेन मेडल्स। सुजोसना मैम जो कि स्पोर्ट्स का पूरा डिपार्टमेंट हैंडल करती हैं। एंड ये देखो मैम बहुत खुश हैं, अवार्ड साथ में है एंड सब लोग बहुत खुश हैं। और भी बहुत सारे अवार्ड्स हैं, हमने पूरा एक सेगमेंट रखा जिसमें अवार्ड सिर्फ सजा के रखा हुआ था हम लोगों ने कॉलेज के सामने। हमारे जो स्पोर्ट्स हेड है मैम, वो अवार्ड प्रेजेंट कर रही है हमारी मैम को इन द डीन मैम्स ऑफिस। हमारे कॉलेज में ये डीन मैम का ऑफिस है, डीन मैम एंड मधु मैम, देवजानी मैम, खोसला मैम, गोमती मैम सब बैठे हुए हैं। एंड दिस इज आर टीम, सॉफ्टबॉल टीम, क्रिकेट टीम। एंड 4 अवार्ड्स इस साल, लास्ट ईयर 4 अवार्ड्स जीते थे, उससे पहले भी हमने 3-4 अवार्ड्स और जीते थे, बट फोटोज नहीं है अनफॉर्चुनेटली। एंड हमारे कॉलेज के सामने का एक और फोटो, lots of pics. And okay, so I'll just skip to a part again. जल्दी साथ। ओके, ये फोटो है जो लास्ट ईयर अवार्ड्स जीते थे। सिर्फ लास्ट ईयर का इतने अवार्ड्स हैं, उससे पहले और भी अवार्ड्स थे, उससे पहले भी और अवार्ड्स थे, बहुत सारे अवार्ड्स और भी जीते गए हैं। तो ये हमारी फीमेल स्पोर्ट्स टीम, आप लोग आओ, आप लोग भी ज्वाइन करो एंड एंजॉय फुल ऑन। एंड दिस इज स्पोर्ट्स मेल, एंड मेल कैटेगरी में he got promoted to Rourkela to present SNC in state level cricket and the team won award there as well. ये हमारी स्पोर्ट्स टीम एसएनसी की बॉयज स्पोर्ट्स टीम, एंड ये भी हमारा एसएनए का ही पार्ट है, एंड एसएनए ही कंडक्ट करवाता है ये सारे के सारे जो भी आप देख रहे हैं अभी तक। नेक्स्ट इज यूनिवर्सिटी लेवल इवेंट्स। यूनिवर्सिटी में क्या क्या इवेंट्स होते हैं गाइस, लेट मी टेल यू, यूनिवर्सिटी में बहुत सारे इवेंट्स होते हैं, बहुत बड़े बड़े इवेंट्स होते हैं, स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम इंटरनेशनल मॉडल यूनाइटेड नेशंस, देन national events, international events, then doctors conferences, then starting political conferences, बहुत सारे तरह के conferences होते हैं, events होते हैं, बड़े बड़े events। आप लोग वहां पे जा सकते हो, खुद को प्रेजेंट कर सकते हो, खुद को रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हो, अपने कॉलेज को रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हो। दिस वाज मी इन आईएसटी, मैं एंकरिंग कर रहा था, आईएसटी होस्ट कर रहा था मैं। इंजीनियरिंग टीचर्स फैकल्टीज का एक कॉन्फ्रेंस था, तो आई वाज होस्टिंग देयर। ये मॉडल यूनाइटेड नेशन से कुछ क्लिप्स। ये इस तरीके से वॉलंटियर्स जो होते हैं जब एंजॉय करते हैं, काम वाम करके थक जाते हैं, तो ऐसे आके ग्रुप फोटोज ले लेते हैं। तो आप लोग भी आओ, ये यूनिवर्सिटी लेवल है, बहुत बड़े लेवल पे होता है, यहाँ पे हर कॉलेज के बच्चे इन्वॉल्व होते हैं। तो आप इस तरह से आओ, एंजॉय कर सकते हो यहाँ पे आके। ये पूरा देखो, इस तरीके से हम फोटोज लेते हैं जब हम लोग जाते हैं वॉलंटियर करने के लिए या फिर एंकरिंग करने के लिए, होस्ट करने के लिए, कुछ भी। ये हमारा ऑडिटोरियम का फोटो। ऑडिटोरियम के अंदर बहुत ही बड़ा ऑडिटोरियम है, एंड अभी फिलहाल तो उसको एक नोबल पर्पस के लिए हम लोगों ने, यूनिवर्सिटी ने दिया हुआ है फॉर कोविड के लिए उसको दिया हुआ है। एंड एज सुन एज कोविड ठीक हो जाता है, देन ऑडिटोरियम आप लोगों के लिए दोबारा से ओपन हो जाएगा, आप लोग भी आ सकते हो एंड ऑडिटोरियम में धूम मचा सकते हो। अगेन दिस वाज मी, मैं अपनी बहुत तारीफ कर रहा हूँ कि हटाओ इसको। ओके, सो दिस फोटो, आप लोगों को इन तरह के डिग्निटरीज से भी मिलने का मौका मिल सकता है। आई होप आप सब इनको जानते होंगे, प्रताप षडंगी सर, एंड अ वेरी हम्बल पर्सन। तो आपको इनके साथ मिलने का, बात करने का, उनका नॉलेज एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करने का भी मौका मिलता है, जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ योर यूनिवर्सिटी, योर कॉलेज। अगेन सम पिक्स ऑफ मी, एंड ये एक्टर आए थे, इनका नाम मुझे एग्जैक्टली याद नहीं है, बट स्टिल ओके। एंड ये पद्म विभूषण, पद्म भूषण, ये इनको तो हर कोई जानता है, हरिप्रसाद चौरसिया, बहुत ही फेमस फ्लूट वादक। एंड आई गॉट अ चांस टू हैव लंच विद हिम, मेरे को लंच करने का चांस मिला था उनके साथ, उनके लिए शो होस्ट करने का चांस मिला था। एंड अगेन इट वाज जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ SOA यूनिवर्सिटी। So I'm really thankful for SOA University, and this is all to know to you all, for like you should know कि आप लोगों को भी अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिलेगा, आपको भी चांसेस मिलेंगे जैसे आप आओगे। एनआईसी का है, हमारा SOA यूनिवर्सिटी ने एनआईसी होस्ट किया था 2018 में। एनआईसी नेशनल इंटीग्रेशन कैंप, उसके बारे में बताऊंगा थोड़ा सा, मॉडल यूनाइटेड नेशन की कुछ फोटोज। और ये एक और SOA लिटरेरी फेस्टिवल, बहुत बड़ा फेस्टिवल होता है जब सारे लिटरेरी जो होता है ना, गिज्मोज, विजर्ड्स, वो लोग आके यहाँ पे पार्ट लेते हैं। तो ये उसका एक ग्लिम्स है, उसका छोटा सा ग्लिम्स। एंड देन ओके, नेक्स्ट, आई थिंक आई एम रनिंग शॉर्ट ऑफ टाइम, बट इट्स ओके। सो दिस इज एनएसएस, नेशनल सर्विस स्कीम। इसके बारे में ऑलरेडी आपको बता दिया गया होगा सबको। एंड आप कॉलेज में आओगे तो आपको भी चांस मिलेगा एनरोल करने के लिए। एंड इसमें क्या क्या एक्टिविटीज होती है मैं बता देता हूँ आपको। एनआईसी जो होता है, एनआईसी हर साल अलग अलग स्टेट्स में, अलग अलग कॉलेजेस एनआईसी होस्ट करता है। सो दिस वाज अस गोइंग टू तेलंगाना फॉर एनआईसी 2018 आई गेस। हम लोग तेलंगाना जा रहे थे, अगेन एनएसएस स्पॉन्सर्ड, कॉलेज स्पॉन्सर्ड ट्रिप, एंड वी एंजॉयड अ लॉट। दिस वाज अस एट द ट्रेन स्टेशन। Plantation drives, NSS is basically national service scheme to serve the people. So plantation drive, and our teachers getting rewarded for their work. So yeah, Saraswati ma'am, NSS coordinator from our college. And for NIC Telangana, we were getting awards from the dignitaries. And National Youth Day, these kind of things happen, continuously happens. And I was presenting something. And आप लोगों को फॉरेन स्टूडेंट से भी बात करने का मौका मिलेगा, फ्रॉम सीरिया, फ्रॉम युगांडा, फ्रॉम नाइजीरिया, एंड फ्रॉम नेपाल, फ्रॉम भूटान। सो आप लोगों के साथ, आप लोगों को फॉरेन स्टूडेंट से इंटरेक्ट करने का, बात करने का, जानने का मौका मिलता है एनएसएस में। कॉलेज में भी, आपके खुद के कॉलेज में भी कुछ फॉरेन नेशनल्स प्रेजेंट हैं, आप उनसे बात कर सकते हो, उनकी नेशनलिटी के, उनके एक्सपीरियंस के बारे में जान सकते हो। ये एनएसएस के कुछ स्पेशल कैंप से फोटोज हैं। आई एम गोइंग रियली फास्ट राइट नाउ, बट आई एम लाइक रनिंग शॉर्ट ऑफ टाइम, सो इट्स ओके। सो ये हमारे स्पेशल कैंप्स के कुछ फोटोज। एंड द बेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ स्पेशल कैंप्स इज, आप लोग जाते हो, टीचर्स के साथ भी जाते हो, एंड यू हैव लॉट्स ऑफ फन विद टीचर्स, विद अदर स्टूडेंट्स, विद द पीपल इन द विलेजेस, एंड बहुत मजा आता है। एंड दिस वन वाज फ्रॉम रिसेंटली, इट वाज हैपनिंग ईस्ट जोन प्री आरडी कैंप। सो एनएसएस आपको चांस देता है कि आप आरडी कैंप, दैट इज रिपब्लिक डे कैंप, यानी कि आप राजपथ में जाके परेड कर सकते हो। अगर आप सिलेक्ट होते हो तो आप राजपथ पे जाके परेड कर सकते हो एंड वहां पे प्रेसिडेंट के साथ, प्राइम मिनिस्टर के साथ, सबके साथ मिलने का मौका मिलता है आपको। सो ये मौका भी आपको एनएसएस देता है, सोआ यूनिवर्सिटी देता है। हमारा सोआ यूनिवर्सिटी होस्ट कर रहा था प्री आरडी ईस्ट जोन में, सो आई वाज होस्टिंग देयर। सो ये उसका कुछ फोटोज है। एंड ये हमारे कुछ और जूनियर्स एनआईसी कटक में हुआ था, वहां पे गए थे श्री श्री यूनिवर्सिटी में। तो आपको इस तरह के बहुत सारे अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेंगे। हम गांव वालों के सामने प्रेजेंट कर रहे थे, बता रहे थे उनको लाइक द बैड इफेक्ट्स ऑफ अल्कोहलिज्म। इस तरीके से हम नुक्कड़ नाटक करते हैं वहां पे जाके, सोशल कैंपेन्स लॉन्च करते हैं, ड्राइव्स लॉन्च करते हैं। एंड दिस इज हाउ वी ऑल वर्क इन एनएसएस स्पेशल कैंप्स। सम फोटोज, सम ग्लिम्स एंड इस तरीके से हम एंजॉय भी करते हैं काम खत्म होने के बाद। ये हमारे फायर डिपार्टमेंट से आए थे, सम से, एंड दे वर टेलिंग द पीपल ऑफ द विलेज हाउ टू स्टॉप फायर इंसिडेंट्स, कैसे प्रिवेंट किया जा सकता है, कैसे स्टॉप किया जा सकता है उसके बारे में। एंड दिस वर अस, झाड़ू पोछा लगाते हुए। ओके, सो एंड रिस्पेक्टेड डीन मैम, एडिशनल डीन मैम, एसोसिएट डीन मैम, सब लोग गए थे एनएसएस में। एंड ओके, यहाँ पे खाना बना रहे हैं, यहाँ पे सब लोग हम झाड़ू पोछा लेके बैठे हुए हैं। एंड ओके, दिस वन इज आल्सो फॉर एनएसएस। एक विवेकानंद जी का होता है यूथ प्रोग्राम, एक होता है, वहां पे गए थे हमारे कॉलेज से देशना। सो सी वॉन देयर फर्स्ट प्राइज इन डिबेट। तो आपको भी इस तरह के चांसेस मिल सकते हैं, अगर आपका बहुत ऑरेटरी स्किल्स बहुत अच्छा है, या फिर आप किसी भी चीज में बहुत अच्छे हो, तो खुद को आप रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हो। एंड द नेक्स्ट क्लब इज रेडियो क्लब, वन ऑफ द डियरेस्ट क्लब टू मी। जिन लोगों को भी आरजेइंग का बहुत शौक है, जो लोग देखते हैं आरजे रौनक, आरजे नाविद, एंड इन लोगों को जब देखते हो, आरजे राज जोन्स, आप इन लोगों को देखते हो, लगता है हाँ यार, दैट फील ऑफ बीइंग इन द रेडियो स्टेशन, इन फ्रंट ऑफ द माइक, इन हैविंग द हेडफोन्स ऑन एंड टॉकिंग टू द पीपल, इट्स रियली अमेजिंग। आप लोग भी आइए, एक्सपीरियंस कीजिए। यूनिवर्सिटी का अपना रेडियो स्टेशन है। सो यहाँ पे आरजे हैंड करवाया जाता है, देन आपके आरजे सिलेक्ट किया जाता है, देन आप आ सकते हैं, वहां पे पार्ट ले सकते हैं। वी आर 4 फ्रॉम एसएनसी, 5 फ्रॉम एसएनसी। इस पिक में 4 जन है और एक जन है, मैं आपको दिखा देता हूँ फटाफट से। एंड ये बॉबी मिश्रा आए थे, हम लोग उनका इंटरव्यू ले रहे थे। एंड ये है डेमोनोलॉजिस्ट, फर्स्ट डेमोनोलॉजिस्ट उड़ीसा से जिन्होंने रिसर्च किया, एंड इज रियली पॉपुलर नाउ। ये 5th मेंबर फ्रॉम फॉर आवर रेडियो टीम फ्रॉम एसएनसी। एंड रेडियो टीम में होने का एक और बहुत बड़ा बेनिफिट है कि आप इंटरव्यूज ले सकते हो, किसी का भी आप घुस जाओ, इंटरव्यू लो। सो रियली अमेजिंग अपॉर्चुनिटी, आप उनसे सीख सकते हो, उनसे जान सकते हो। ये आर्मी से एक सर आए हैं, एंड ये हमारे फॉर्मर वाइस चांसलर सर, तो उनका इंटरव्यू ले रहा था। ये आए थे डॉक्टर, कनाडा से आए थे, रिकंस्ट्रक्टिव सर्जरी में उनका मास्टर है, एंड रियली फेमस डॉक्टर। सो उनका इंटरव्यू ले रहे थे हमारे आरजेस। तो दीज आर ऑल थिंग्स जो कि आपको मिलेगा, चांस मिलेगा, अगर आप अच्छे से करोगे, पार्ट लोगे एंड खुद को प्रेजेंट करोगे, रिप्रेजेंट करोगे। ओके, आई लॉस्ट इन द फील ऑफ बीइंग एन आरजे, everybody is. So he is the manager of Red FM 90.93.5, जो कि बहुत ही फेमस एफएम है पूरे इंडिया में। उनका इंटरव्यू लेने का चांस मिल रहा है। आकाश मेहता, फेमस कॉमेडियन, आप लोग गूगल पे जाके, यूट्यूब पे जाके सर्च कर सकते हो इनके बारे में, आकाश मेहता। तो उनका भी इंटरव्यू लिया था मैंने। आलोकेश सिन्हा, नन्हा मर्द, तो आप लोग जानोगे उनको भी आगे जाके। एंड सम मोर डिग्नेटरीज, ये हमारी उड़ीसा की ट्रैफिक पुलिस कमिश्नर मैडम सागरिका नाथ, एंड फर्स्ट वुमेन आईपीएस फ्रॉम उड़ीसा। सो उनका भी इंटरव्यू लेने का चांस मिला था। तो ये है बेनिफिट्स रेडियो क्लब का। अगर आप रेडियो क्लब में जाते हो तो आप इस तरह के सब कुछ एक्टिविटीज कर सकते हो, सब चीजें कर सकते हो। दिस इज फॉर फ्रॉम सृष्टि, जो कि हमारा आर्ट्स क्लब है, आर्ट्स एंड क्राफ्ट का क्लब है। एंड यहाँ पे हमारे बच्चे भी पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं, आपको कुछ दिखाते हैं आर्ट वर्क उनका। ये जब आप आओगे तो वॉल पेंटिंग्स कुछ हो रखा है, बहुत ब्यूटीफुल वॉल पेंटिंग्स। तो ये हमारे कुछ स्टूडेंट्स हैं, उन्होंने वॉल पेंटिंग्स किया था, पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं आर्ट एंड क्राफ्ट में, अवार्ड्स आर्ट एंड क्राफ्ट। सो दीज आर ऑल फॉर सृष्टि इवेंट्स, जो कि हमारा आर्ट एंड क्राफ्ट का क्लब है। एंड देयर आर सम अदर क्लब्स अलॉन्ग विद, लाइक दिस इज जागो। जागो इज बेसिकली अ क्लब जो मतलब कि अनप्रिविलेज स्टूडेंट्स, अनप्रिविलेज बच्चे हैं, उनको कॉलेज में लेके आते हैं हम लोग। कॉलेज पूरा का पूरा स्पॉन्सर करता है, उनकी स्टडीज, उनका यूनिफॉर्म, उनके फूडिंग, एवरीथिंग कॉलेज स्पॉन्सर करता है, यूनिवर्सिटी स्पॉन्सर करता है बेसिकली। एंड सोशल वर्क के लिए है ये जागो क्लब। एंड दिस इज द जागो टीम फ्रॉम आवर कैंपस, आवर कॉलेज। एंड दिस वाज, so ma'am is owner of founder of Jago, and Anita ma'am is handling the Jago thing. And some glimpse of activities that Jago does. Okay. And just one more group, other clubs. So we have some other clubs as well. So this one is SOA English Cafe, इंग्लिश क्लब. सो आप लोग ज्वाइन कर सकते हो. कैसे ज्वाइन करना है? कॉलेज में आओ, मुझे कांटेक्ट करो, टीचर से कांटेक्ट करो, आपको सब पता चल जाएगा. दिस वन वाज डांजा. दिस वन इज डांजा क्लब. बेसिकली मॉडर्न डांस फॉर्म जो है उसको ये लोग प्रमोट करते हैं, डांस करते हैं. बहुत ही अमेजिंग क्लब है. अगर आपको डांस में इंटरेस्ट है तो आप इन लोगों के साथ ज्वाइन कर सकते हो, एसोसिएट हो सकते हो. वो डांजा, दिस इज बेसिकली क्लासिकल डांस क्लब जो कि क्लासिकल डांसेस को प्रमोट करता है. एंड दिस इज SMC सोआ म्यूजिक क्लब. जो लोग म्यूजिक में इंटरेस्टेड हैं, सिंगिंग में इंटरेस्टेड हैं, वो लोग यहाँ पे आके आप पार्ट ले सकते हैं. दिस इज SPC सोआ फोटोग्राफी क्लब. फोटोग्राफी से समझ गए होगे, फोटोग्राफी. तो मेरे बहुत सारे अमेजिंग फोटोग्राफ्स लिए इन लोगों ने. दिस इज टनल स्टक, द स्टेज पीस. बहुत सारे अवार्ड जीते इन लोगों ने. ड्रामेटिक्स क्लब है, ड्रामा एंड नुक्कड़ नाटक एंड ऑल. इनमें एक्सपीरियंस एक्सीलेंस हासिल है इन लोगों को. ये बहुत सारे जो अवार्ड्स जीते हैं डिफरेंट क्लब्स ने, टनल स्टक हो चाहे कुछ भी हो. ये वर्चुअल सोरील जो कि ब्रॉडकास्टिंग क्लब है, मीडिया क्लब है हमारे सोआ का. हर एक वीडियो जो आप देखते हो, फोटोज, पोस्टर्स, ये सब डिजाइन करते हैं, प्रमोट करते हैं. ये एक जागो का फोटो है. सो दीज वर द क्लब्स जो कि हमारे कॉलेज में प्रेजेंट हैं. आपको चांस मिलेगा, आप लोग भी आओगे तो आपको चांस मिलेगा. एंड कुछ एजुकेशनल चीजें भी हैं हमारे क्लब में, कॉलेज करवाता है. जैसे कि ये पोस्टर प्रेजेंटेशन का है, हमारे हॉस्पिटल में जाके हमारे स्टूडेंट्स ने पोस्टर प्रेजेंट किया था, तो उसका है. एंड मैनी मोर थिंग्स. आप लोग कॉलेज आए एंड कॉलेज ज्वाइन करें, उसके बाद हमें कांटेक्ट करें. एंड मैम बैठी हुई, तो ऑब्वियसली मैम तो कहेंगी पढ़ाई करने के लिए. तो आप लोगों को पढ़ाई भी करनी है. पढ़ाई बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, बिकॉज अगर आपके प्रोफेशन स्ट्रांग नहीं है तो आपका पैशन आप फॉलो नहीं कर पाओगे. बहुत प्रॉब्लम्स आती हैं गाइज. सो जो लोग कहते हैं कि पढ़ाई छोड़ दो एंड पैशन में लग जाओ ब्लाइंडली, सो बट दैट्स नॉट द केस. आपको बैलेंस लेके चलना पड़ता है. लाइफ इज ऑल अबाउट बैलेंस. जितना बैलेंस कर सकते हो उतना अच्छा. So I am very bad at balancing things. So this was all from my side. Thank you so much. And कुछ भी डाउट्स हैं, कुछ भी वो है, तो आप कॉलेज ज्वाइन करो एंड उसके बाद पूछना, बता दिया जाएगा एवरीथिंग इन डिटेल. सो थैंक यू गाइस एंड थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Digvijay, for your brief introduction regarding the clubs and association of college. Now I would like to introduce some of our alumni members who are very much successful in their career and make the college proud for them. First of all, I would like to introduce Mrs. Rakhi Raj. Now she is working as nursing officer in Jareja Hospital, UAE since 2018. She has completed the BSc Nursing from some nursing college in 2011. She have a good clinical experience. Rakhi, are you hearing me?
Hello, Mamta?
Yes, Rakhi, it's over to you. Please continue.
Okay, first of all, good afternoon to all of you. And thank you for inviting me in this online program, induction program. I've been a part of some nursing college since 2007. We were 2007-11 batch. And I want to say that I have been able to sit in this position only because of that college, because it is the best college in Orissa, and they have all provided us with lot of knowledge, not only in the educational side, also in practically also. So I can tell you that all my blessings and whatever I'm here is just because of my college. I'm proud to say that I am a student of SOA University of some nursing college, because whatever knowledge, whatever kind of small, even let it be a small mistakes, all these have been guided the guidance have been given by my teachers, let it be our principal, our dean madam, everyone. They have guided us so beautifully that we are able to present ourselves anywhere in the world. I can, anywhere you go, you're able to present yourself so beautifully because of the educational support, mental support, as well as also a beautiful they have, shaped our future. So that's why, only because of the education, the kind of mannerism they have taught us, I'm able to work here. I've been working in Oman since 3 years, and successfully I'm doing all my responsibilities. I've been fulfilling all my responsibility beautifully over here. So thank you for choosing me, giving me an opportunity to study there. So that because of which only I have paved my future in such a brilliant way. So for that only, I'm very grateful to the hospital, to the teachers, my friends, my colleagues, everyone. So, and when Mamta was telling that there's going to be an induction program today, I was very happy to join it, and so that I could share my, feelings, my views about this hospital, about the college, to all the students who are studying there, and in future who want to study here also. Children, this is the best place to study. If you're choosing profession nursing, then there's no other place which is more suitable than this place. And always think that nursing is a profession where you will be never unemployment will be never in your life. You will be having a job, and that also not only in yours, wherever you are staying, not in that place. In fact, anywhere in the world you go, you'll get a beautiful job with a very good salary also. So this is the only thing I want to say about about our profession and all that thing. There are, some conditions are there where you will be facing a little bit of difficulties in life. Like, I'm not telling that this our profession is a bed full of roses. There are also thorns there in between, but you will be able to face it, because of your educational background, which is so strong. So because of which you are able to face it in your life. So that I mean, whoever, whichever students who have passed from some, no one are there who are unemployed, or they are like thinking that why I did this profession, or why I did went to some nursing college. No, no one will ever think like that, because they are all successful in each and every field they are. Let it be in a clinical side, or in education, like teacher or teacher professional or whatsoever. I have been in a clinical side, so I can say that yes, I am successful in my life. My family is also happy with me. I have got a chance to go to other countries. I've also traveled to Dubai. I've been in Oman for the last 3 years. Yes, I'm enjoying my life, financially, and personally also. My personal career also is growing up. Everything is in a good pace now, all thanks to Almighty God, and also the guidance of my teachers, and everyone, and also my dear students also, and all my fellow colleagues and everyone.
Thank you, Rekhi.
Okay. Thank you for inviting me once
Thank
again.
you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, all of
Thank
you.
you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome, welcome, all of you, welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next, I would like to introduce our next alumni member, Mrs. N. Sadhana Priyadarshini. She has completed MSc Nursing in 2015 from some nursing college. Participants, please unmute yourself. Sorry, sir. Hello. Rakhi? Sadhana?
Yes.
I
Hello.
think noise is coming from your side.
Okay, okay. Just a minute.
Okay. Now it's clear. So Sadhana has completed MSc Nursing in 2015 from some nursing college. She joined AIMS Bhubaneswar and worked as nursing officer for 1 year in 2015. In 2016, she joined in College of Nursing, KIT University, Bhubaneswar as tutor and worked for 1 year. In 2017, she joined in military nursing as lieutenant. In 2018, she joined in AIMS Bhubaneswar as tutor and presently working there. It's over to you, Sadhana. Please continue.
Uh, Hello. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon to one and all. And I'm very happy that SOA University is organizing such type of programs for preparing the young mind. And we can say that any work or any beginning, it is the most important part of any work. And arranging such type of programs and preparing them, it is very good and it's very thoughtful also, I can say. And I congratulate all of you, those who have decided that you will join in this profession, and congratulations to all of you. And I remember that day when I decided that I will join at nursing. At that time, I was also not sure whether I choose the right profession or not. I was little upset, confused also, because I don't know what will happen. Because initially it was not my first choice, but when these things when the time just passed away, and slowly I came to know more about this profession. And today I can say very proudly that I am a part of a noblest profession in this world. And I can say that being a nurse and being a nursing personnel, we are the key personnel of who can accomplish this noblest work. Okay. And yes, I can say that every profession has their ups and downs. As some problems are there, some good things are there, but in nursing we will get everything here. That as a profession, we will get the good salary and good positions, and also we will be a skilled personnel, and we can be considered as a key personnel in the healthcare team and in any healthcare institution also. And this what makes this nursing profession is the noblest profession. And what I believe is that we are the person who are always available for the patient in the bedside. And when we talk with them, when we touch them, so our kind words, our kind communications to them, our healing touch when we touch them for any procedure, or our some assuring words,
it works as a magic. Our skills, when we develop the skills, that just works magically, and it helps to just take all the fears and all the anxiety, doubts, whatever they have, but they could not ask to others, they can ask to us. They can share their problems to us, and that makes us the key personal for them, that we are available, they can believe us, so we are the believable person for them. So we can say that all these things, every this communication skills, these leadership skills, these skilled I mean, say the to do some professional, it is a profession and we are learning some skills. So handling the patients in critical situation, in disaster, managing the things, in some any problems, when we are the there where we have to stand in the front line. So handling those things, it is the skills what we have to learn. So every nurse has to possess all these skills, and I can say that nursing, this all these skills we can learn, and Shoa University and some nursing college, it is an excellent platform where all these things we can learn, and all these things we will we will know slowly each step we can um, get to know how to handle, how to talk, how to we can develop our leadership quality, we can develop our personality, and everything we can develop. So this is the platform which SOA University gives. And also I can say, being a ex student from this college, I know that it is a complete package we can get from some nursing college or SOA University. And along with that, I have worked in many. Miss Mamta, she said about me, and I have worked in many institutions, and I have cracked 2 3 central government jobs, and it's because that the way they have guided us, and I am very proudly say that we got a very good library in some nursing college. It's a very good library, which there is varieties of books are there, and excellent database are there, which help to crack any kind of your what we can say your competitive exams. So this is the it's beside your theoretical part also. It is because we are dealing practically, where we are going to deal with the patients, so the clinical learning is also very important. And we know, and you will be happy to know that some nursing, your some hospital is one of the best hospital in Odisha, and a good number of patients every day used to come, and it is a multi-speciality hospital, so it is equipped with all the good advanced technologies, and advanced cares can be given, it is given to all the patients, and it is a multi-speciality with so you can get a good exposure with different department also. So in the clinical learning also, along with your theoretical, you will get both the exposure, and you will have a very good teachers who will guide you, and the clinical also, and the theory also, and even in your community posting also. And along with that, before sometimes your someone was telling about the clubs also. So we can say all round development can be possible when we are studying. It's not only that we are learning about nursing. Along with nursing, you will be exposed with other aspects of your life. So I can say that that nursing is a budding profession where very we have achieved so many things, and yet to achieve a lot. But you are the future of this nursing profession, so you have to create the history in this nursing field, and yet you have to means establish the new milestone in the nursing universe. So all the best to all of you, and uh, just be confident that one day this world will be yours, and you are going to do very good things for the society, for your community, and for your family also, and for yourself also. And I also like to thank to Miss Mamta. She is my batchmate and she's my friend, and she gave me this chance, and I'm very thankful to her. And along with that, all the organizing member of this program who has conducted this program, and I'm very thankful to our principal ma'am, Dr. Pravati Tripathi ma'am. She is my principal in BSc also and in my MSc also, and she really guided a lot to me, and she was my personally, she also like my mentor also, and so many teachers are there very close to me, and my seniors are also there, and I'm very thankful to them, and I'm very happy that they gave me this opportunity to share my feelings about this profession and about the college. Thank you so much, and I want to congratulate all of you and all the best. Thank you so much.
Hello, ma'am.
Thank you, Sadhna,
Thank
for
you,
your
ma'am.
inspirational words to
Thank you,
students.
ma'am.
Thank you.
And thank you for sharing your good memories with the students.
Thank you.
Hello.
Next, I would like to introduce another member, Mrs. Himadri Patnaik. She has completed Bachelor of Science in Nursing from some nursing college from 2005 to 2009, Master of Science in Nursing in Specialty Mental Health Nursing from LGM College of Nursing under Utkal University, Bhubaneswar, Odisha in 2015. She have experience in different areas like COVID Health Center, School Health Clinic, Immunization Program, Medical Surgical Unit, Emergency Psychiatric Department, OPD, Nursing School, and colleges. She joined as staff nurse in IMS and SOM Hospital from 2009 to 2010. She worked as nursing tutor for 1 year from 2010 to 11, as clinical instructor in LGM College of Nursing from 2011 to 12, as nursing lecturer in Biswas College of Nursing from 2014 to 17. Currently, she is working as a community health nurse at Al Fazil Health Promotion Center, UAE, under Ministry of Health. She involved in emergency care of students and staff, all school health program, online health education to staff and students. We are feeling happy to introduce Himadri Madam to our newcomers. But due to the busy schedule, now she is not physically available in the in this webinar, but she has sent a video of her. Now I am going to play.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Simadri Patnaik. I'm the ex-student of Sun Nursing College.
Sound is not audible, ma'am.
I want to say thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Himadri Patnaik. I'm the ex-student of Some Nursing College 2005 to 9 batch. Really, today I'm very happy and so grateful that I got the opportunity to speak in the induction program 2020-21 in front of you all. First, I want to say thank you our Dean cum advisor, Madam Prabhati Tripathi, who gave me this opportunity to speak and share my experience, my memories with you all in this program. First, we want to congratulate and welcome our newly come student, GNM, post BSNS, post BSc, basic BSc, and basic nursing student. So I'm excited to share with you my story, my experience in this induction program. Like you, as a student, before 15 years ago in 2005, I joined this college as a student. Even I remember that time the same feelings like you. I was scared, anxiety, too much nervousness with me. That time I don't know what is my, I don't have any idea what's my vision, my business, what's my career and my profession. I was also so scared to have new environment like hospital environment, like emergency department, OTR, CO, medical surgical unit, and this everything new to me with new friends, with new faculties. I was so scared. That time I was so confused what I will do in this situation, in this environment, what I will do. I'm really, I'm very grateful to my faculties, my teachers, my friends who helped me that time, who support me a lot in my situation in that time. I'm very thankful to all my understandable, caring and supporting teachers who made me confident that I can implement my knowledge, my skills, my attitude towards my profession. Here, today, what you see and here, this is because of my teachers, my peer group. Another thing also, I understand that after we passed our 12th grade, our parents and we have the main concern which course we should join, which college, which course. So that is very important. So why I will say some nursing college is one of the best colleges in India and in Orissa also. Because in one place you will get all the opportunity, all the things like good classroom environment, good lab practice, and with on that the director hospital facilities. So like 24 into 7, you can work in that. You can just increase your hand skills, your attitude, and with that also you have good faculties and good hostel environment, good food, good diet, everything good research environment, good research personnel in one place. So if you will see the other colleges in Orissa, then we can't compare with them. We can compare our college with other colleges. Pursuing your degree, completing your education, you have a great opportunity and great scope all over in India as well as in abroad. In abroad, you can work at a practical nurse, a registered nurse, a clinical resource nurse, a nurse manager, educator, in the research department, in community department, everywhere with a good salary and with all facilities. So you also get very good score in India. For that, from the first day, you should have that dedication towards your profession. So this is your time. Now, in each every minute is very important to you towards your profession. So, if you see all over the world, suppose you will see in European countries and in the Gulf countries, our Indian nurses are working all over the world. They choose the Indian nurses because we all are very dedicated to our profession. We are very skilled. We are the critical, very good critical thinker, At last, I want to say good luck and best wishes to all newcomers. Don't waste your time, just utilize your time. I congratulate you again. And if you have the aim, your ambition, then this is the best platform you got. So you can have success or you can reach your goal in near future. Thank you.
Thank you all the alumni members for your presence in this special occasion and sharing your experience. With this, we come to the end of the session today. Now I would like to request my colleague Mrs. Mansi Maharanan to deliver the vote of thanks for today's session.
Okay, one more information to the participant that parent interaction is in online offline mode. When you come to the college, that parent interaction will be happen in college. Okay. Okay, good afternoon to all. It's my great privilege and honor to be deliver the vote of thanks on this special occasion. Okay, the today's section was full of excitement, knowledge, and interesting things. It gives a deep insight into the topic and reveals some interesting fact about the SWA University and the women empowerment. With this, I, Ms. Mansi Maharana, Faculty of Nursing, SOM Nursing College, SOA deemed to be University, on behalf of SOM Nursing College, my heartily welcome to all and my heartily thanks to Mr. Randhir Garnaik sir, career counselor and soft skills trainer for, for enlightening us a development of personality and soft skill. Okay. Sir, thank you very much. With her busy schedule, you give him some time to our student and it was an amazing session. Thank you, sir, once again. Now, I would like to express my gratitude to Professor Dr. Itisri Mishra ma'am, Assistant Professor, SOA National Institute of Law, SOA deemed to be University, for enlightening our participant about the women rights. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, now I would like to express my gratitude to Dr. Siksha Singh ma'am, Associate Professor, Finance and Economic in School of Management, KIT University, for accepting our invitation in a very short time. Thankful, and it is very pleasurable thing for us. Thank you, ma'am, once again. My heartily thanks to our alumni member, Mrs. Himadri Patnaik ma'am, Mrs. Garika Sahu ma'am, and Mrs. Sadhana Priyadarshini ma'am, and Mrs. Rakhiraj ma'am. Despite her busy schedule, all attached with us and share their personal success story with our participant. Thank you all. We are very happy to listen all of you. Thank you once again. Now, I would like to thank our fourth year student, Mr. Digvijay, to orient our new student with our club and association of the SNC and also Siksha and Anusandhan University. Thank you, Digvijay. Then, really, the today's session was wonderful, and I think you students are enjoyed a lot. Once again, I would like to extend my heartiest thanks to our Dean, Professor Prabhati Tripathi ma'am, Associate Dean, Professor Sasmita Das ma'am, and Additional Dean, Professor Tapati Saha ma'am for constant support and lots of encouragement. Thank you, ma'am. Also, I would thank to our organizing team who really work hard for make this event successful. Okay, and last but not the least, I thank you all the students who are really actively participated in this program and learned so much of things actively. Okay, thank you once
Thank you,
again
ma'am.
to all. One
Thank you, ma'am.
information for
Thank you
you.
so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Okay.
you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. One more
Thank
information.
you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, please join the session before 30 minutes so that it will be easier for us. Okay, so tomorrow is the last session. Okay, 4-day session, the last session was there. Okay, and we will hope you should also actively participate in the 4-day section. Okay, with this end, a movement beginning is the end. Okay, the movement begin is the end of a movement. Okay, thank you once again and goodbye. Okay, see you again in the
Thank
morning.
you, ma'am.
Thank you all.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, when will our offline class start?
Okay. Soon we will start your online classes after the induction program, and also you call to the college very fast. Okay, and that information will be provided in your WhatsApp group. Okay, so you check the group regularly. You will got the information. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank
ma'am.
you,
Thank
ma'am.
you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.